Hello there, everybody. Welcome to the Mystic Tavern. The only place that apparently does its introduction in a cave.
Thought it was in a tavern.
Yeah,
there's the tavern in the cave. You know, it's mystical, you know? It goes wherever it likes.
That's fair.
Cavern.
You should have went with Kevin.
Yeah. Cavern.
Yeah, well, I thought of this like 5 minutes ago, okay?
Jobs are good.
Never cease to amaze.
Anyway, let's go into a recap quickly so we can get past this echo. Last time.
Okay.
Oh, you didn't say echo. I was hoping for an echo on the echo.
So last time, you fought against the undead with the fashion sense. Defeated the undead with a fashion sense. Grey started crying, but also smiling. Little odd. We had a break, then you came back. Okay, Tally, we want to do a job. Give us stuff. Okay, here's a scroll. That'll do. Off Nomad goes with Tally to go look for the plesiosaur. Larkin's on watch duty. 3 of them are brooding in the corner, bad-mouthing Larkin, while Narf is the nice person cleaning up the place. A little bit after that.
Wait, we were bad-mouthing Larkin?
I don't remember bad mouthing Larkin.
Yeah, I don't
it's
remember
specifically
bad laughing,
Lyle.
Larkin. I
Yeah,
thought we
I
were just
remember-
bonding.
I remember everyone bad mouthing me.
I thought we were bonding.
Yeah.
I remember everyone bad mouthing me.
Lyle and Lacey were bonding.
You said that really
Yeah.
weird, Rob. I'm sorry.
I did. I really did.
Anyway,
Awkward.
Okay. Yeah, I apparently didn't re-listen to that very well. So, you also went upstairs. You slept. Lyle had a dream. Speaking of that bonding, Lyle almost stabs Gray.
Not in real life, though, right?
Well,
Not
yeah,
yet.
he opened his eyes and he was above you with a dagger.
Oh.
oh, that
I
makes
thought that
more
was just
sense.
in the dream. I missed
no,
that
no.
part.
We were still in the dream.
No, you woke up.
Oh no,
That's when you saw Gray.
That's very real.
Yeah.
Oh.
And
That's...
Larkin, you're awake. You just see him wake up with a dagger in his hand. Move on.
I know. I know. I'm angry at him. I know I'm angry at him, Lyle, but there's no
Wait.
need to stab him just yet.
Lyle drops the dagger. And
Wait, what?
in
What?
shock.
Do I...
Gray's not awake yet.
I'm pretty sure when I wake up as Larkin just said something to Lyle.
Well, you're starting to stir.
Okay.
Lyle drops the dagger and in shock.
And then the clattering of the dagger will wake me up, correct? Or am I
You're
just
awake,
a very
all
deep
right?
sleeper?
Jesus, why is everyone hating anything I say today? Ugh. You're like all those customers.
I understand that Callum has made a decision, but seeing as it's a stupid decision, I've elected to ignore it.
Lyle, why are you on top of me?
I
Wow,
don't know. I woke up and I was in this position. I don't
Do
know
you
how to
often-
explain this, okay?
Lyle, do you often sleep mount people?
No, that's not what. I just forget everything that's just happened, okay? Just go gather my stuff.
I mean, my memory isn't great, but I'm pretty sure
Those-
I'm not going to forget this.
those one night stands, man.
With
There's generally like an audience, Lyle.
curse stream.
Looks at Larkin.
Bit of
Uh,
voyeurism
I must
going on.
apologise to everyone. I didn't realise you all didn't realise he woke up from his dream.
no, I didn't realise it.
I realised
I
it.
told you,
I
though.
thought you were standing over Gray in the
Yeah,
dream.
so did I.
Yeah, so did I.
He was. Then he went to punch the dagger and woke up holding the dagger on over
I
Gray.
don't remember. I
Uh,
If it's any
rewatched the
consolation, Callum, I thought it went your way.
I
Okay.
didn't gather that.
Somebody's
But
brown
anyway,
nosing. Let's move on.
Lyle's going to Lyle's going to quickly pick his stuff up, dagger, and just go back to sleep. But probably won't be able to sleep considering what's just happened. So
Meanwhile, in the other room, Nomad and Lacey have the best night's sleep of their life.
And in Nomad and Lacey's room, they hear a little knocking.
Ooh.
Lacey, do you want to get that?
Alright, I'm on it.
I want to shuffle over so I'm out of the view of the door.
Who is it?
Oh, hello. It's Tally.
Nomad, your girlfriend's here.
Sorry?
No. Let's go somewhere else, Tally. And I'm gonna walk out with the covers over me.
I just want some privacy.
Okay. I just. Where are we going? I just want
I
to
don't
ask,
know
you said there was other
away.
creatures that speak.
Oh,
I
wait,
need
what? Wait, what? The
You
other
said there was
creature-
other creatures that speak. It's been bugging me. Do you know where they are?
No.
But,
Why
but
has
you
it
were
been-
showing off about how you knew how to talk to this plesiosaur.
I mean, yeah, I could talk to it because it could talk to me. I know there's other ones.
Right, okay.
I mean,
Then
there's
she kinda,
bound
like,
to be
goes
other
back
ones.
to
If
her
there's
room.
one, then okay.
Good job not ratting out the rat.
Oh, I forgot about the rat.
It's not that he didn't want to rat him out. Just forgot.
Oh, that's weird. Okay, I'm coming back in, Lacey. I'm gonna go back to bed. I'm gonna just forget this ever happened and go back to sleep.
Before
What
we go
sort of
back to
time
the
is it?
trio, is Narf doing anything? It's about 8 o'clock.
In the morning?
At night or morning?
Yes, in the morning.
Okay. Oh, so it's waking up time.
Oh,
Oh. So,
Yeah,
Narf will probably
if
head
you're a normal
downstairs.
person.
Oh,
Yes,
actually,
Narf.
Narf's gonna pick up his pillow and begin talking to his dagger.
And you call scent weird.
Hello. Yes, sir. What you like? Did you manage to get some sleep?
Not
Did
really. Turns out
the
I
pillow
can't.
trick didn't work. No.
No.
Oh, that's not good. Well, I'm going to head downstairs. I want to go see the innkeeper, and I'd want to ask her a few questions. First of all, her name. I don't think any of us asked. It's very rude of us. I can't believe we've done that. So you're coming with me because you have no choice.
That's... This is true.
Yes. I'm sure the others will wake up and they'll probably head down in time. I don't want to disturb them. They all seem quite deep sleepers. Yes. So then Narf's going to head downstairs.
All right, you head down. Is other people waking up, or should we stick with Narf?
Yeah, I mean, Lacey would probably wake up around this time as well, I think.
begrudgingly, so would Nomad.
The safety's leaving.
Nomad just
Get
hears
up.
stomp, stomp, stomp.
I got called out early, tried to go back to bed, and then Lacey decided to start a fucking earthquake in the room, so I guess I'm getting up to now.
What's
She's
happening
very
with...
delicate, she's just very heavy.
Okay, so you two are going down as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about the last three?
I would head downstairs, walking with Larkin, if Larkin is also going.
Yeah, I'm going. Once I see you walk out, I'll get up and start going.
Okay. So as we're going down the stairs, Gray will
Can you
reach
roll me a dex save,
into
please?
me.
Yes.
A dex save? What did I do?
Yep.
You're talking on the
Okay.
stairs. It's very dangerous.
No, this wasn't at the stairs. This is when you opened the door.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Oh, okay. That is a 4.
You fail and you get your legs get hoisted 3 feet into the air.
Well, Larkin, I was about to give you the fish hook. But now you can just fuck off, and I will cast sleep at 2nd level on him again.
Oh, no.
This is amazing.
All right, roll your sleep.
Can you cast?
Can we just, understand that from downstairs, all we've heard is, huh!
Can you cast spells as you're when you're restrained?
It depends what
Yeah.
components it needs. If it only needs verbal, then I imagine yes.
It is verbal, somatic, and material, but the material would be my holy symbol.
I'd assume your hands are free.
Well,
'cause
as you
your feet
described
there
it, as
trapped.
he got his ankles, I imagine he's still got his hands.
Yeah.
So I'd imagine yes, he.
Okay. I might not roll high enough. Let me just roll.
Bonding.
Mm-hmm.
We sure are bonding.
Look, my apologies. All I remembered from that conversation was
30.
what Lyle said, and
Yeah, that works.
Okay.
it's what Lyle said, and there was a chime.
While Fairy over here is sleeping, can you help me down, please?
You're saying it's to Lyle, who can't reach you.
I don't know. Throw your dagger up at the rope or something. Oh, wait, no.
Grace really not. He's sleeping in the room.
Holy
Nobody-
shit! I could literally not be in a better position for Lyle to kill me right now. Larkin's asleep and I'm restrained.
Right, it's great. Hagrid's version of fucking Eeyore. Like, what is this?
And everyone else has walked downstairs.
Yeah.
Nearly everyone. You see Tally kind of walk past you, Gray,
Lewis,
saying good morning.
by the way, I should mention this. I had this planned since last session when you put me asleep.
Okay, cool.
He dreamt this.
Ray, do you really think it's a good idea me throwing a dagger towards where you are?
Don't worry, the duration's only 8
well.
hours.
Okay, can I make a save to get out?
Yes, you can.
What is said save, please, Jacob? Just Dex again, yeah?
Well, a minute.
Yep.
I'm
No, I've got it up here. Don't worry.
I'm really not sure if I trust myself to do something like that.
Okay, that's fine. Does an 11 help?
No.
Okay, and I'm guessing I get to make this every 6 seconds?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to keep struggling. That's a 5.
Nope.
I'm going to roll a different dice. I don't like this one.
No, I like this one.
Well, that one was a natural 1, so I don't like that dice either. You know what?
Right, hold on. We need to keep count of these seconds because
Yeah,
by
no,
a minute,
I've made 4 saves so
Larkin will wake
far,
up.
and I've got 10 before Larkin wakes up. So I've got 6 left.
I never imagined
That's
it
a
would work as
9.
well.
That's 5. That's a 2. That's 6. That's a 17. Does that one work?
What grand
Yeah,
adventures we
17
go on.
works.
And so,
Okay.
Gray, after much struggling, you
Fucking
managed to
hero.
get out of this snare trap.
Okay, I have a question.
Yes.
For you, for Larkin. Does Larkin have any piercings?
No, he doesn't.
Ooh.
But he
You're
does
about to
have.
cast heat metal. Jesus.
I think we found the new
No.
Orcrin for this campaign.
He doesn't, but he does have a big ass dog currently sitting right next to him, keeping an eye on you.
Dogs aren't made of metal, Jacob.
It's my new spell, Heat Dog.
And that's how we get hot.
Oh yeah.
I
forgot to say, the
don't have
bird's now
heat
a dog
metal.
again.
I will just I'm going to walk over to Larkin, smiling at the dog, and I will
growls
place the fishhook on Larkin's chest, and then I'm going to kick him in the ribs to wake him up.
The
Oh,
thing
Hard.
allows this as you put down the hook.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see you've given me the hook back.
Yes.
Should we call this even? As Larkin raises his hand up to shake Gray's hand and be helped up.
Okay, I will reach down, I will help Larkin up. And then as he stood up, I'm going to pull him close so I can whisper in his ear. I'm going to say, when you least expect it. And then I'm going to let go and walk away.
Ooh.
I look forward to it.
Ooh, got myself on that edge. Worse than Hawkrin.
You just hear the girl going.
Larkin is going to walk downstairs with a big ass smile on his face, happy in what he's accomplished, and sit down at the
Pissing
table
off
with
the
everybody else.
drow.
All right, so
Lyle's not
rewind
going
the
to go.
entire race.
Lyle's
Lyle's not going down.
Lyle's not going to
Sorry.
go down yet. He's going to pull out the dagger again and just stare at it, shaking for a good 5 minutes or so, thinking to himself.
Comparing the edge.
And then he'll put it away, go downstairs, and not really purposely doing it, but subconsciously, he'll end up sitting the furthest away he can away from Larkin and Grey. Not doing it on purpose, but just subconsciously, he's going to be seated away from them.
Oh, sorry, I just realised I should have rolled more dice for a second level sleep. So would you allow me to say that would have been a first level, Callum?
Yeah,
Seeing as,
succeeded! What more do you want?
seeing as I rolled the amount of dice that was
No.
required for a first level.
No, if I remember correctly, there was a Misty Step thing in your campaign, and I wasn't allowed to go back on that.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
So no.
Taking us to another level.
And the watery sphere.
Marking
Don't
off
forget the
a
watery sphere.
seconds level spell slot.
Don't worry, you'll
Comes
be
to
in
bite us in
combat
the arse
again today.
later.
When you least expect it.
Anyway, let's rewind a little bit because Narv went down first.
Hmm.
Narv, you're downstairs.
Okay, is the innkeeper there?
Yes, she is.
Yes. I'll approach her.
Good morning.
Yes, sir. Good morning. Sorry, what was your name? I don't think we catched it last night. There was obviously the big commotion and everything else that happened. I do apologise. I'm Narf, by the way.
Oh, it's nice to meet you, Narv. My name's Cora.
Cora. Pleasant to meet you, Cora. I was just wondering, do you happen to know who the town speaker of Bremen is?
Yes, I do. It's a dwarf named. Oh, let's see if I get this name right. Dorblegruff. Dorblegruff.
Dorble
Shalescar.
Can we have that written, please, Callum?
Excellent.
We can. We can indeed. You're all about to see it and think, that's nice.
Oh, where's all my... Oh,
Master of the typing.
There
you go.
Shalskar.
No, that looks about
Yeah,
right.
that rings a bell. Oh, yes, excellent.
yeah,
It's
double
not
griff.
quite Charlie, so.
Whereabouts is he situated in town?
Oh, it's the slightly bigger building than the rest.
Okay, excellent.
Just on the other side of the five towers.
Oh, yes. Thank you. I assume he's not busy. He wouldn't mind just a general drop-in as such, would he?
Depends. I mean, I don't think he's got much else to do.
Okay. Just
Sure. Sure.
I don't know if we have mentioned before, but we're bounty hunters. Just sure that's how we dealt
Yeah,
with the.
I noticed
undead
with
person.
your
Yes.
dealings with the elf, the half elf.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. I'm. We help with researchers, but I mean, we were looking more for a reward, and I don't know why they didn't go to speak to the town speaker. A lot of them, they're not from 10 towns. They don't quite understand how everything works. But I thought if we could talk to him, see if he had any problems with the Plevio Shore, and then we could have ever helped him out properly, and perhaps receive a reward from him. And I have another question. But it's actually, perhaps because you're here at the tavern, did you happen to know a wizard by the name of Dezenjar? Dezenjar?
Dazan. It's Dazan.
Dezan, yes. So you do know a Dezan?
No, that was the.
Yes, have you?
No, I say I do know a. Is he someone famous?
Perhaps not famous. More well known in certain communities as such. He's sort of known about 10 towns. He goes from here to there. It's more sort of a drunken talking, perhaps. But I mean, I'll have a chat with the townspeople, and I can see if he knows anything.
Oh, okay. It's around this time, Lacey. You get down the stairs. You also all hear a thump upstairs. Might have been Gray.
And then a
Good
second,
morning. Oh,
and then a second
Okay.
bump moments later as Larkin hits the floor.
Yep.
What's for breakfast?
Oh, breakfast would be good.
Sorry, where are my manners? Hello, good morning. What's for breakfast?
I have omelets. We have lots of eggs.
Eggs.
What?
But they
Oh,
will
no.
still.
Eggs will do nicely, thank you.
Do you have any fish?
I would very much like the eggs.
Yes, we've got fish.
Could I have some fish, please?
Yes, of course. So the egg will be five copper. Same with the fish.
Here you are.
Sorry, I know you didn't have a great day. You know, you was fine.
I
You slept well, but I need.
can I figure this out that she is quite clearly being stuttery towards Lacey in particular.
You can roll an insight check if you.
I would like to do that. 13?
You get a feeling that she's stuttery to most. Narf just has a vibe about him.
Okay.
It isn't just because we showed up out of nowhere, brought a zombie into her place, and destroyed half of the establishment.
And then
what was what was the barmaid's name?
The owner, Cora.
The owner, yes. I'm
The
assuming
only
she does
person that
both
works here.
jobs. Yeah, exactly. What was her name?
Cora.
Cora.
Legend of.
Cora.
Right.
Cora.
Oh, Cora. Thank you. And that's the buried treasure, yeah?
Yes.
The buried treasure. That was what it was called.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I remember. Totally.
It's on the map.
And so, everyone else goes downstairs. Anyone that wants food for breakfast can spend 5 copper on either fish or eggs. You don't have much
I
else.
will buy an omelette.
Could I get both?
Then you can spend a
Fishy
silver if you like.
eggs.
Hell yeah. Fish and
Nothing wrong with a fish omelette.
Somewhere in Neverwinter, Baron shudders.
I'm gonna,
He's shuddering because he's getting
Larkin,
attacked
do
by
you want
Gorthok right now.
breakfast?
Yes, I'll have breakfast. I'll order on my own. Then thank you very much. As he smiles to Gray, knowing full well what he might do to his breakfast.
I wouldn't be that obvious, don't worry. By the way, you should probably get that fish hook checked by Nomad. It seems to be magical somehow.
Oh, is that why you wanted to borrow it?
Yeah, it was why I was going to hang on to it, yes, but you may as well do it now.
Would you mind checking this out, Nomad? As he kind of just tosses it over the table.
Sure. Sure. I have.
Magical item. Let's just toss it across.
Yeah.
No, I assume like, we're all sitting around the same table, so Nomad would have heard Gray say that.
We're just all eating breakfast, you know, but it's fine.
Lands in his omelette.
I'll put my fish to the side and I'll
lands right in his omelette.
You don't have to do it. You don't have to do it now. Like eat your breakfast. I'm just saying, like Eventually,
How very noble of you. I put it to the side and keep eating.
Nomad not interested in a magic store.
I'll do
If
that
there's
after
food
breakfast.
involved,
Food.
take notes.
I've ordered 8 omelette for me, and then I've ordered a second one, and I'm going to put it down on the floor and give it to Freya.
Guys, you know where everyone's characters always have, like, the one trait that's always the same? I think I've figured it out for Will.
It's food.
Yeah.
It's not all the characters, it's just me as a person. Like, I've got quite a weakness. But yeah, I will identify the fish hook once the old breakfast is done.
Okay.
Lyle, did you want breakfast? Oh no, Lyle's not down here yet. Is he stayed in the room? Never mind. Lyle, did you want breakfast?
I would have come down by now.
You actually see while you're having breakfast, you see Tally getting ready and seems to be heading off. She kind of like waves to you all as she goes to leave the tavern.
Where are you going, Tally?
Going back to East Haven.
Fair enough. We'll probably come visit you one day if you find any more of those creatures. Until then, tally ho, I guess.
Looks at you is like,
No, man.
definitely not heard that one before. But
I
if you
thought it
hear
was.
about any talking creatures, please do visit.
Yeah.
You can't say that, Larkin.
Um,
You insult the poor woman.
it was a funny joke.
Anyway,
all right.
good luck in your
People you're
travels,
friends
all.
with. Yeah, you too, I guess.
And please, this is just a thing for me. Hire your bar for the bounty hunting thing. You don't have to try and get money off the poor people.
Everyone's poor.
See ya.
And this is 10 towns.
Yes, talking of that, I said we should probably head to the town speaker
Any of
of
us-
Bremen. He probably
Wait,
has an offer on board.
did any of us actually tell her we have a bar?
Sorry,
Sorry,
no,
Lacey?
I don't believe anyone got round to it.
That was
I
was
don't
strange.
think that's what she meant about the bar.
what? I'm confused.
She
I
said,
think what she
higher
meant.
Oh, she
the
meant
bar.
money.
As in, set our bar higher.
Right.
As in, get hired by people who can actually, pay
Yep,
us, I
yep.
suppose.
Yes.
Oh, that's what.
Ah,
I
bollocks.
didn't realize those two statements were related. I thought Lacey was talking about a separate thing.
What? Okay, now you've got me confused. You got my head backwards like a screwball.
I thought you were just like talking about the fact that like we live here and the fact that if she needs to or if she finds anything, she can come and visit us. I didn't realize
I mean,
you
we
were talking about
kind of
what you said.
live here.
We don't
No.
live here. We
I
live
mean,
across the lake.
no, we don't live here. But like saying like, oh, we live here, as in we live in that, as in we live in this certain location. If you want to come and visit us,
Right.
We just met the woman. Why would she want to come and visit us?
I can think of a reason.
everyone stares at Nomad.
Just really enjoying his fish. It's completely oblivious.
I mean,
You can't even see his
speaking of,
eyes to tell.
Yeah.
I mean, speaking of rich people, we do have those people who took Lacey's friend, right?
Aye.
So we should probably get straight to finding them. No offense, staff. We probably don't need to take any more quests just yet. We can always return to Bremen
we have
to see if
several
there's any
days.
jobs.
How
Yeah,
long
we
can
also,
seeing a speaker take?
I suppose we could see if he wants anything that we could perhaps
No, we're just
complete later.
telling him that we dealt with the plesiosaur.
Because if anyone was to, offer a reward, would have been him.
Free money.
Sheesh. Tally was just a researcher. We was just helping her out
Right,
because we're good people, no?
I see. Yes, you make sense, Harfolk.
Now we also have something we need to give to Danica. Still.
Yes,
Yes,
do.
we do.
It's in Bryn Shander.
Once we're alone, I have we should start talking about business and how we're going to handle the situation with Lacey's friend.
Yes.
Why don't we see what the situation is when we reach there first?
Yeah, it's
we
always
can-
best to have at least some semblance of a plan before you start out.
Exactly. Can't hurt.
Yes, we can make a vague plan, I suppose.
And a backup. And the backup.
I would like to scout the area first before we tangle with anybody, shall we say.
Well, I think what Larkin is saying, we make a vague, malleable plan, and then if it requires change, then we can change it.
Okay.
So just one that's not set in stone. But I do agree with your sentiment that we definitely need to scout out the brigands that we'll be dealing with first.
I don't think I like
Oh,
eggs.
I like that word. I'll have your eggs.
Here we go.
Just begin scoffing them down too.
So, how do you, clean that thing?
I don't get it dirty in the first place.
What if, a bit of egg coughed and it went in the visor or something? Would you not need to take it off to clean it?
I can do.
Man, his hair must stink.
Okay.
I just I don't necessarily always feel the need to. I can just if I have a cloth or a hanky or something, I can just wipe it.
You can see, can't
Fair
you?
enough.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, yeah.
Alright then. Sorry to ask.
So,
Mhm.
in terms of where you say the mouth bit is open, is it kind of like a Judge Dredd sort of helmet then? Where
Very similar.
I was thinking
Yeah,
of Batman
Judge
mask, but you can't see his eyes.
Dredd-esque. Yeah,
yeah,
I think I said
obviously
earlier.
not exactly Judge Dredd,
Do
but
you want me to send the
with
picture? Well,
Yeah,
help?
that'd probably be helpful.
okay.
okay.
Because I got one.
Yeah, because I drew it out a little while ago, didn't I?
Yeah, that was... I still need to get up on...
It's very Warframe-ish.
Yeah, very sort of, yeah. Hold on. Let me get that in in-game info for you. Oh, that's the wrong picture again. God damn it. There's a mental illness among us. That was a complete mistake, not on purpose.
Garth,
Yes, Rock.
what was your idea with going to see this dwarf? Was it to talk about the plesiosaur or to look for new work?
It's mainly about the plesiosaur, because the townspeaker normally is the one who deals with most things. I also wanted to see if he knew anything of the wizard. But,
Yes.
yes.
That's pretty cool.
And, yes, that was it, really. I thought a quick little visit there. He might be offering some reward. We are bounty hunters. We should normally talk to the townspeaker. They tend to have the offers up. I mean, obviously, I don't want to delay us too much. I just thought if he was offering something, we could get it whilst we're here before we head off to Targos.
I mean, that sounds like a good idea.
I mean, it's still early days. It's just gone morning. Once we've identified the fishing hook, I'm sure Nomad, once you finish eating.
Oh,
we've
yeah,
stopped
sorry, I'll
discussing
get on that. To be honest, I completely forgot. There's more eggs, and I just...
Oh, that's fine. Food is good. I do like a good food.
yeah,
Yes,
I shall
I mean-
get to identifying.
Are you able to walk whilst you do that? I mean, some of us could pop there and then pop back. It shouldn't take too long, I don't think.
Makes sense.
I'd rather just if I can just sit and do it here. I don't mind. I can just wait here for you guys if you want to do anything beforehand. But I kind of need to just concentrate.
Yes, I think that's what North was saying.
Oh, sorry, I misunderstood.
It's just okay. It's just okay. It's not everyone understands. It's fine. So does anyone else want to visit the town speaker?
I'll
I'll go
come
with you.
with you.
I can come with you.
I don't mind. Whatever.
Yeah. Sure.
Does
Well,
anybody
we'll
want
have a
to
little
stay
chat.
here with Nomad?
Nomad's. I think Nomad's pretty safe here, but if you need someone to stay with him,
Everyone
pretty
leaves
sure-
the child once more.
I think he seems
I'll
a
tell
bit
you what-
engrossed with doing his identify. I don't think he can hear any of us now.
Freya, stay here with Nomad, and when he's I know, but it won't be for long. Just do me this favor and stay here with Nomad. Once he's done, would you mind leading him to us?
And I thought
I love how
Narf-
polite you are with your dog.
I thought
It's
Narf,
great.
Narf talking to the dagger was weird.
Before,
She's not a pet. She's a friend. She's
yeah.
free to leave and do what she wants.
Before we leave, does anybody know prestidigitation?
Get a slight side eye.
What is prestidigitation?
Oh, my scarf's a bit messy. I can clean it up. If anybody were able to do that.
You do know
Please.
we do
See
have
the
this
dog give you a
newfangled-
side eye.
we do have this newfangled thing called soapy water.
Really?
There's some snow
Yes.
outside. You just rub it in now.
Yeah, it might be a
Yes,
bit
but I
cold.
mean, magic would surely be easier, right? I believe.
Give me
It's
like
only a
15 minutes,
cantrip.
please. I have started
Oh.
concentrating. This
Oh,
really...
you started. Okay, fair enough. Oh, it's
Right,
fine. I'll
well,
find some snow.
Shall we be off then?
Yes.
Okay.
So they went off to the town.
Gray just kind of.
Mm-hmm.
I was just gonna say, Gray like sniffs at the scarf and just like bleh a little bit and just holds it
does
by his
stink.
side for a second.
Thinks of blood, rotting flesh,
Ew.
Yeah.
and it's nicely
was a
wrapped
statement
around
last
you.
night.
There's no signs of the ash when you go out. Snowing again. Not horridly
What do you mean there's
strong
no signs
snow.
of the
It's a
ash?
lovely day.
Jacob's character from Monday isn't here.
You eventually get to the building of the dwarf himself.
Can I try and clean the scarf in some snow on the way there?
You can if you like. You do realise that the blood is very deep into the scarf, as this seems like not fresh blood, like it's been there for quite a while.
Turns out it was a white scarf originally.
I'll need Nomad then.
Who's knocking?
So, there seems to be the building. Hello?
I'll knock on the door.
You just see, you just hear the thumping of feet. Hello?
Would you like to deal with this Narf, or
Sure, yes.
Hey.
Yes, hello. You doable, Gruff?
Yes, that is me.
You're the town speaker, yes?
Yes, that is me. Yep.
Yes, good. So, it's me and my companions here. We're bounty hunters. We heard you had a problem with a plevio show. I was wondering if there was anything you were, had
What's a
any
plesio
warrant
show?
for it.
sea monster?
Sea monster, yes.
Yeah, and
Oh.
do well done.
It's the Merdewaldon monster.
Another one's come here.
There
I
was
thought they
one.
just dealt with it last night. Bloody hell.
Wait.
Sorry, who dealt with it last night?
Oh, a tiefling came over and said he dealt with the monster.
Right, and what was this tiefling's name, good sir?
Valor?
Right. Okay. Well,
Essie?
Do you know where we may find Valor?
What did he mean
Right.
by he dealt with it? What exactly did he do? What did he prove to her? Say
He
that
said
he
he
had done
scared the creature away. He
Thank God.
Oh,
showed me some teeth.
What?
Pretty
he
sharp.
showed the truth.
can we have a look at these teeth? Do you still have them?
Yeah, sure.
Let's have a look.
I'm gonna pick one up and see if I can
Yeah,
identify it.
I was going to say you would probably be the best to look at this, Larkin, to like see if it's the same kind of teeth.
Mm.
He kind of like comes back and you see these. Seems to be a 6 teeth, rather sharp, but to a point.
Mm.
You having a look at them then?
Yes, I'll have a look at them to see if I recognize which animal they belong to, or even if they are real teeth, not just fakes.
What check would this be? Would teeth be a medicine thing?
No.
I was
What would
thinking
it be?
nature because it's
it would
more
be
Nature or
animalistic.
I was
survival,
think-
I would say.
Yeah,
I don't
nature or
think
survival.
Nature it is.
Maybe
I
animal
thought medicine
handling?
because body.
I'd just say nature.
Yeah, nature.
Nature. So I've got a +1 to that.
Oh boy.
Wait, what do I have to nature?
Maybe he wasn't the best person to ask.
Nope, no clue.
I've got a
you-
+0, so
No clue. I have no clue what these belong to.
I mean, the monsters, right?
I mean, we've seen the monster
indeed.
just literally like an hour or so ago, and like these teeth aren't anything like its teeth.
Lacey side eyes Larkin.
I'm just like, we've
Sorry?
slept since then, Larkin.
You've seen the
He's
creature.
trying
to
He's
fool
lying.
him.
Right.
Yeah,
While
well-
this is all happening, let's do
Hmm.
the little Lyle thing.
What little Lyle thing?
Little Lyle.
Everything's
Lyle-
little with Lyle.
So Lyle, your bat's flying through invisible. You having a little look around. It seems nice enough. Slightly better than what living quarters you had. Nice little picture frame of what you imagine is its kids. Is there anything you're looking for?
Just out of curiosity, Lyle's looking for anything valuable which might construe as like a reward or something that would be, something that's worth a bit.
Okay, can you just roll a investigation check for the closet? And I will say for the rest of you, you do notice Lyle is like seem to be concentrating on something.
Hmm.
His investigation is not great.
Do any of us have good stats?
I do.
No, this is the closet. This is the closet.
Oh,
This is-
okay.
he has -2. Hold on, investigation is intelligence, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's minus
Oh boy.
17 though.
Oh.
Not
There
bad.
doesn't seem to be anything valuable in the place. Looking round, you actually think to yourself when you walked through Targos and Tourmaline to get to Lonelywood that the poorer buildings in those places are around the same level as this place.
Okay.
And it actually looks quite similar to what Nimsy had in Lonelywood.
Yeah, that's fair.
Nothing special.
It's a copy and pasted house model.
Very much so.
Lyle will come out of seeing through the closet's eyes. I'm assuming because I said I'd hide behind one of the bigger people, so I'm assuming he's behind Lacey or something. So
You're bigger. You're the smallest in the party. You can hide behind anybody.
I know, but he's being extra careful.
So you've seen the creature. We go back to this conversation.
Yeah, we've seen the creature. We've
Oh, it's a good thing you're alive.
He's just gonna stay quiet.
Apparently, it had 3 heads.
Yeah, things might have been a little bit over exaggerated. You know, rumors spreading around and all. You know how things get.
Right.
Sure,
Basically,
sure.
what we're trying to say is Valor lied to you.
Okay. But all the people yesterday didn't seem to see a creature.
That's
It's because we dealt with it.
Yeah, we're the ones who dealt with it.
And what proof do you have?
We can go in.
I'm not falling for this again.
We
I
can
already
go.
got shouted at enough for the last time I did something like this.
We can.
I'm
We
not
can
paying
go.
2
On,
people.
we can go on the lake right now and prove it if you want us to.
Prove
We can
that
do
you
something
and
better.
Valor did the same thing.
1 second, and Gray's going to run out and go and try and look for Tali.
You're going to run out of town quickly.
I
The
mean,
exit of town is right next to the buried treasure.
would she have? Oh, okay. Yeah, fuck it. She can't have got far.
Okay, so Gray runs off. What are the rest of you doing? I know, he still thinks he's Shadow.
Lacey is full of anxiety right now.
did they say what the teeth? Did he say what the tiefling looked like?
Nope, no one's asked.
Yeah, we've got someone who can back up our story, who can prove that we're not lying. Our friend has just gone off to get them. But if we
Right,
can't,
right. Does this person live here?
No,
Because
but they're
did they have proof?
yes, they have proof.
Okay, can't wait to see it.
But
Just a question. The
Yes.
Valor person, is he well known? Is he a bounty hunter as such, or is
I
this
don't
your
know, I've
first
never heard
dealing
of
with him? Ah,
And you
there's
took his
He
way,
seems
right?
like a con artist to me, anyway.
could you describe him to us, other than just being a trifling?
What's a tiefling
well.
anyway?
It was bright red. He had like
Bright
little
red.
ram horns. I think he was missing a tooth, one of his back teeth. And he wore somewhat nice clothing.
Nice clothes.
Oh,
Well, you know, compared to this town. We kind of just go for good rather than
did
fancy.
he claim a reward from you?
Well, yes. He came here, not yesterday, the night before, asked, is there a reward for dealing with the creature? I said yes, there was a 30 gold currently, as it's all I'm able to spare. And then he went out, came back, showed me these teeth, and there you go. Job
What
done.
time did he come here?
What, when he arrived or when he came back with...
Both, I suppose.
Oh, right, let's see. Let's see if I can use my old memory. So, around 6-ish, 7-ish, he arrived on the day. And then the next day when he did the job, came here around 2, 3-ish in the afternoon.
Was this yesterday, the 2, 3 in the afternoon?
Yes.
He's definitely lying.
Why?
Because we've seen the creature.
Last night.
It's still alive.
Hey.
Okay.
And it's only got
Gonna
one
have to
head.
send out another party then, aren't I?
We'll be like we've come to sort of understanding or a solution, if you will, with that. We need to show you to make sure things stay peaceful, and this will provide the fact that
What do you mean
that
peaceful?
we need.
You're right. Larkin, shut up for a second. Right. I think what Larkin's trying to say is, we've convinced the creature to move on, so it's no longer a problem, but it wasn't there last night, so the fiefling is lying to you.
Well, like I said, it wasn't. He came back. It was no longer a problem last night, so I believe him.
Right. Because we dealt with it 2 days ago.
You dealt with it 2 days ago?
Yes.
I heard you guys. Aren't you the guys that created that fire near the buried treasure?
It was a
Yes,
controlled
Literally
fire.
yesterday.
It was a controlled fire, like my friend said. We had to deal with with another problem in your town of this random zombie-like creature bursting into a tavern and
The undead attacked us, basically.
it
What
attacked
last
Maya.
time told you.
Okay. So at this point, Gray runs past where Nomad is. Nomad, you finish your identification.
Is Grey Naruto running?
Wonderful.
Probably.
No.
What is
That is reserved for Will and his characters.
Hell yeah.
So it is a hook of Fisher's Delight.
Oh.
Oh,
Brilliant.
Allow me to read it.
Please do.
This tiny silver fish hook has a little gold feather attached to it. For it to function, the feathered hook must be tied to the end of a fishing line and immersed in enough water to fill at least a 10-foot cube. At the end of each uninterrupted hour of immersion, roll a d6. On a 6-inch magical fish appears on the end of the hook, the color deciding what properties it has.
ooh.
And
So it's-
eating
it's
this
like-
fish gives you special.
It's a slightly smellier version of the Deck of Wonders.
You've got a
Um,
I won't tell you
ration.
what they all are, but the gold of silver stripes one fills you up for the day and gives you 2d10 temporary hit points.
Oh shit.
nice.
Oh,
for 24
yeah.
hours.
Not bad at all.
Nomad is having a great time. He wants more
Yeah.
fish.
More fish. More fish.
Great. You eventually catch up to Tally.
Tully.
Yes. What is it now? I don't have any more money.
So, no, don't worry. I'm not going to try and fleece you again. Right, so we went to the town speaker. Apparently some other fucker has claimed responsibility for dealing with the creature. As you saw it, and you are a respectable person in this town,
I've been here for 3 days.
That's longer than us. We thought you could perhaps
You have
back
been
us
here a
up
day,
with the
yes.
town speaker.
Okay, I've never met the guy, but
It's worth a
I
try,
have
right?
to.
And
do I have a choice?
I'll give you a gold.
Yeah, I'm that desperate. She starts to continue walking.
Well, fuck it, I tried.
Would you do it for a Scooby snack?
He now flies like Goku back.
No. I'm going to turn around as she's walking off and be like, tally ho.
Yeah.
As soon as
Yeah.
she like stops, you are sure you've pissed her off there.
Good. I
like
go
tries to
back to the
adjust
town
herself.
speaker.
Burn them bridges. Burn them.
All right, so walking to Nomad. You see Grey walking. You finish your
Do I-
identification.
Do I see Nomad? I'd probably have a look in the window as I go past.
Guess I'll come on out and be like, I have finished my work. It's actually a very interesting hook. It's
Ooh, is it a
it's-
plot hook?
I knew you were
Magic
gonna
item.
go for it.
Just got to see if he catches it.
it can catch after a period of time a magical fish, which when eaten provides you a bit of a like a wacky benefit.
Ooh, we should probably give it back to Larkin. He
I
seems
love-
very attached to it.
I love Nomad's vocabulary. It's so good. He's like a dad trying to be cool.
Even though he's the youngest party member.
He's literally like Ned Flanders without the doodly doo.
Howdy doodly, Gray.
Oh no. Could you clean my scarf for me now, please, Nomad?
Sure.
It's just a cantrip, right? Shouldn't take too long.
Yep.
Well, a
I'll,
cantrip, not a can't trip.
I'll prestidigitation away all that muck.
Does it
What?
It
work?
takes you quite a while. It's really deep in there. But
This is gross.
very much so.
Mm. I'll just keep on doing it as we're walking along and just kind of like throwing it off to the side.
It's like random bits.
You
of
manage to
bread
finish
off
it when
the
you
line.
all reach the rest of the group who are still talking.
Oh, good. You're back, Gray. Did you manage
Yes.
to find who you were trying to find?
Yes, I did. And I pushed Nomad forward. Tell them, Nomad.
Well, the fish hook is really quite interesting. It provides an interesting benefit when it's used
Yes,
in water.
And it was trapped in the creature's mouth, wasn't it?
Can I make an insight check to see if I know what Gray is doing?
Please, please do.
We've got the ones that were clearly happy to rob a person, and then we've got like 3 people who are just like nice people.
I rolled an 18. I have no bonus to insight.
That's good enough. You're
I
getting a
only
feeling that
trust
Gray's on
Narf and
trying to
Noah.
do something here. You're not
Yes.
sure what he's trying to do, but he's on to something.
So it was actually buried in the belly of this creature. Is really difficult to get out. We had to
Wait for it to
fight
poo, right?
it, and
Because
so
it's still alive.
it's still it's still alive. We fought it hard, and the battle was arduous and really
okay.
quite intense.
I am going to stop you all there as all the stories seem to keep changing.
Hey, that's fair enough.
We each had a head to fight, so it was. There were 6.
There was also 3 krakens.
Yes.
Okay, I
was
think
it
the way to
17?
resolve this is we go find this Valor.
And we kicked the shit out of it.
I mean, I didn't want to say that, but I was going to allude to it, but I guess you just went out there and said it.
I was
I mean, we're
attacking a person?
We're saying this in front of the guy.
This is why I didn't want to say it,
Doesn't
but
seem too
Lacey
bothered
just
by his
did.
talk.
Lacey is not smart.
Where I come from, taking another bounty hunter's reward is incredibly frowned upon. Other bounty like
Yes.
kicking the shit out of him would be the least that other bounty hunters would do.
Then why are we kicking the shit out of him? This feels very hypocritical.
Come on, let's.
No. He said we should do more.
I was joking.
But
Look, let's go find the
sorry.
red guy.
I didn't.
Should we head down south and go to Targos? I think we
Let's
we
go
might
to
be needed
Targos.
there.
Why
I
don't we?
mean,
Why don't we just,
is this
just come out of this place and we'll figure something out? Okay.
I need
Come on.
a new kettle.
worth it for 30 gold?
I mean,
I was going to tug on
yes,
Lacey.
30 gold, definitely.
What is it like?
Lacey. I was going to tug on Lacey's and Nomad's
What?
armor, whatever they're wearing,
What do you
basically to motion them to get out of the guy's place so that we can
Right.
talk.
Okay, I'm going.
Oh, no one entered.
I'm going.
Oh no! Oh well, to
I thought
move
we were
away
in
then.
there.
To move away then.
Lacey
You-
just buries her face in
You
her
had your
hands
quasi
and walks
sneak
away.
in, but no one's entered.
I'm gonna kind of like skirt away from Lyle as he's doing this, and just kind of like outstretch my hand to the person and be like, "Hello, what's your name?"
Sorry
No,
about
man, come on.
sorry about my socially awkward friends, and
It's-
sorry for wasting your time. Just trust us that we've dealt with everything. You shouldn't have any more problems with
Come on, let's get going.
First impressions are important, Lyle.
you won't have any more problems with the creature. It is still there, but you won't have problems with it as long as you leave it alone.
Oh, that's what we're
Um,
talking about.
And yes, we are on our way to deal with other business. We have other contracts to deal with. So,
Sorry, everyone.
good day until leave and run over to the others. Like jog
Sorry.
over to the others.
Didn't mean to say that. It just came out.
It's
I mean,
alright,
you were
Lacey.
just saying what
And
we
while
were
this was all
thinking.
happening, the dwarf was stroking Freya, not realizing what's going on.
I thought it hurt Nessie.
Alright, let's
Well-
go find this fella, and then we can get out of this shithole of a town.
I mean, is it? Like,
He's right there. Don't say that about his town. That's a bit harsh. It's a lovely town. We're pleased to be here. You're stroking Freya. He hasn't heard us. Let's go. Let's go before he realizes.
I definitely heard you.
Oh, I
Bye,
thought this
then.
was as we were walking away.
Yeah.
Sorry.
we've walked away at this point.
Yeah.
No,
bloody
no.
hope so.
You have not walked
No.
away.
I would
least-
not
unless
have
you
said
left
that
Freya.
right in front of him.
Again, sorry about my socially awkward friends. I don't know.
Okay.
They're new
You've
to
all
the-
left.
They're
You're all
new
gone.
to the. They're new to the job.
Can we please
Stop.
come away from the dwarf's house?
That's what Lyle's been trying to do for the
As
past.
we
I just want to introduce myself.
away.
And you've all left.
Yeah.
Good.
Thank
Excellent.
God.
No
Can
one's
we-
here, but no man's eyes are
Well,
twitching.
good to know that people in Bremen like you.
Can we, before we talk about anything else, can we agree to two things?
No.
Number one, if things are going sour, bolt and sort of take our losses and run before we make things worse.
All of us just towering over
And
this
number-
guy telling us.
And number two,
Pluckins.
we don't have to over-explain everything. Okay?
I mean, just because the fact that we're like, well, what harm would they have explaining it to?
We won't get paid.
I think that went quite well. I don't know what we're complaining about.
I find a nice crate for Lyle to stand on while he's admonishing
I
us.
feel like this was a terrible. I didn't even get to know the man's name.
Oh, that was
Right.
Dorbergolf. Dorbergolf? Something like that.
Something like that.
Dorbulgraf.
Mezzalon.
Dorbergolf.
It's not the same when you
Mezzalon.
tell me, but I'm still going to take it down as a note.
Now, what are we doing about this tiefling? I mean, if it were
I'm
me,
happy.
if it were me, I would go and see this guy and see if we can get the money that we were
Yes.
supposed to be owed. But I know certain
Honestly,
people
I'm
might not
happy
be
to give-
comfortable with
where
that.
he is.
I know certain people might not be comfortable with that, and I don't want to do anything that's, going to make certain people uncomfortable. So I want everyone on board, is what I'm trying to
Honest-
say.
Oh, I'll deal with this guy by myself if I have to.
The doctor looks at you like, really?
It's a matter of principle. You don't take another bounty hunter's bounty.
I'm with
I mean,
Larkin on this
technically,
one.
you
Like,
never
I'm
went for
happy
this
to give
bounty.
this
You
to
was doing this
Bremen
for
as
the
a
druid,
freebie.
but yeah, okay.
I want to find out what happened.
Okay.
If he hurt Nessie,
Alright.
I'm gonna, not be very happy.
Larkin, you looked at the teeth. Did they look like they were from Nessie?
Do they look like they were Nessie's teeth, Callum?
No.
Not at all, really.
Then he was most likely a con man, and I'm sure Nessie should be absolutely fine. I mean, we still have both boats out there, so we can go have a little look, see if she's okay.
Let's just go find the tiefling. We can beat it out of him whether he hurt her or not.
Also, good pun, by the way, Callum.
What
think
pun did I do?
Teeth thing.
Oh, yeah.
I don't really. I went out on the lake yesterday. I think I might just go back to the tavern for this one.
Kind of
Oh,
just want to leave.
Yeah, maybe we should just
well.
leave. Yeah.
yes, that'd probably be a good
Could
idea.
do, but
the trifling could be anywhere. Like,
They could be on the lake, so I think it would be in our greatest interest for us to leave.
Good point.
look, they're a bright
If he's
red
on the lake, he's
tiefling.
already-
Someone's going to know where they are.
If he's on the lake, he's already made himself a pirate ship for us.
I mean, if you guys don't mind waiting a few minutes, I could probably find out where this person is without us having to move.
Sounds good. Please do that.
that sounds quite handy. How are you going to do that, though?
Nav, can you do me a favour?
Perhaps.
Before you had me on your shoulders when we first,
Yes.
could you quickly do that for me?
Yes, of course.
There is a reason behind this. Don't worry.
I don't
okay.
want to look.
There really is not a reason behind this. Lyle just wants to be on his shoulders. Anyway,
He's going to pick you up places on his shoulders.
That's great.
Lyle
He really is like a
will
child,
go.
want his mother to pick him up.
Can Lyle go back into viewing through the bat closet's eyes, and can the bat have a quick fly around to see if it can see any tiefling matching the description that was told from us?
Okay. Just roll me a perception check while your
Sure.
bat flies around.
Well, it's a straight D20s. That's not great.
I think it's a bit better than that -2.
Yeah, 6.
You don't seem to see anything that's a tiefling in this town.
Lyle will come out and sort of tap Narf on the shoulder.
Did you see anything?
No, I didn't see any tieflings around this town, to be honest. It's possible they might have already left.
Yes, I mean, he was there at dead of night. He probably then would have run off.
Could have left in the morning. Well, if it's not considered important, then we might as well move on.
Yeah, let's just go. And if we find this tiefling, we'll give him a piece of our minds.
Yep.
I'm not just prepared to give him a piece of my mind. He owes us money.
We've kind of got a mermaid to rescue.
Yeah, let's go deal with that.
Yes. I don't think there's a road out of Bremen to Targos. I think we have to cross the river again. I might be wrong on that.
No, there is a road. We don't need to
There
cross.
is, yes.
There is no road.
It's across the river, though.
Is it?
On the map.
The road.
There's a road that goes towards Bremen from Targos, but there's a river where it ends. So you'd have to cross the river
So
first.
technically,
Is it ice?
that bit's
The river
actually
is ice.
frozen ice.
Oh,
So we'd
God,
have to
no.
cross the ice to get to
So
the
you can
road.
cross it. There's no actual path from Bremen to Targos, but everyone knows the way because you just got to keep the lake on your left.
Excellent.
Fair enough.
Let's
There's
do
no
that.
made.
Let's get going.
Do we require any special snowshoes for this ice, or are we now prepared for what might happen?
We should see if
No,
there's
no.
a shop that sells them
Is there a toboggan shop?
that's having a big summer blowout.
I mean, don't you start with snowshoes?
I think
Yeah,
it counts
Well,
in your
last
winter
time we
clothes.
kept falling.
In your winter clothes, you get snowshoes.
Still got to do the deck save, you see.
Okay.
If you look in game info, it's currently processing at the moment. I've posted a map of a little bit around 10 towns.
Is there any potential way to make like a sled?
Sorry,
You
Callum.
could start breaking up buildings and try to make something out of that.
Take one of the boats with
I
us.
feel like that might get me in trouble,
You could take
so
one
I
of the
shall
boats.
stay away
Yes.
from that.
Sorry, Callum. Just a quick question, not just for future. When Lyle's looking through his familiar's eyes, should I use the familiar's stats or should I use Lyle's stats for like
The
perception?
familiars.
The familiars for perception investigation, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. Just to double check. Cool.
Right, well.
That is what you've been
Looks like
doing,
we're
right? You don't have a
crossing some
-2
lists.
to investigation, do you?
Yeah, that's what I was doing, but I just
Okay.
wanted to check just in case I was doing it wrong.
Right, let's get going.
Good idea.
Mm.
All right. We'll say it's like 9ish. That's a nice time. Larkin and probably Narf. And I guess Lyle as well, because you walked from here. You know it takes about 3 hours to get to Targos. So you should get there around 12 o'clock.
Ooh, just in time for lunch.
When
If
we're
there's-
when we're walking along, once there's no people and the group is all alone by themselves, Larkin is going to ask the group to stop as he wants to talk about something.
Sure.
Do you
What's
stop?
up? Lyle will stop. I don't know about anybody else.
How is he asking us to stop?
I'm just asking,
Like that.
if you guys we've been walking for about an hour and a half. Do you guys want to sit down? I need to show you guys something.
We got to cross the ice, okay then?
Don't worry about the ice. All good.
Okay.
There's a snow over it.
I'll stop.
Awesome.
I've been trying to help people.
Really?
I've been I'm not used to working with people. I'll try and be better, but I've been thinking about how we're going to do this, and one of the ideas I've come up with is get the person who is selling the mermaid away from where they're selling it, and deal with them away from the place, and go and get the mermaid once we've got the keys or the information, once they've been disposed of. And for this plan to work, I'm gonna have to show you guys something that I've been hiding and don't really like showing people, because it tends to
Oh, this is going to be good.
it tends
Sorry.
it tends to freak them out, and people don't really trust me once they've seen it. And then Larkin kind of strains a bit as his face changes into his shifter form, and this is the reason why I'm considered quite a good bounty hunter among these regions, even though I'm fairly inexperienced. I have the ability to change and track things and stuff like that.
You are one of the ladies blessed.
Yes.
Does it keep going? Do you transform fully into a wolf?
I don't think so. I mean, I've never really had any problems with it.
You're such a cute little doggy, Larkin. And she scruffs his head.
Which is great when
while this
when
is happening, you
Lacey's
kind of see
4 foot
Freya
tall.
put her paw onto you, and you get this feeling that she's going, blessed.
Honestly, Larkin, that's pretty damn cool, honestly.
So I'd appreciate if you kept this to yourselves, because people around 10 towns don't really trust people who can do things like this and change their form.
I mean, I think we've already had experience with that with a certain druid, so...
Aye.
I have another
I
question.
have
Why can your dog
no-
transform into a crow, but you can only transform into a slightly hairier you?
I don't.
Ask people that, man.
Fantastic way to ask. That's amazing.
I don't know. Like I know as much about her as you guys know about her. I don't know
Right.
why I know things about her. It's just some kind of weird connection.
Right.
You whistled and changed it into a bird.
Maybe
Did
she's
you
your
know
mum.
you was going to change if you whistled?
I mean, I can. I think I can change her into other things, but it's only. It takes a bit of time. I can't do it. I can't do it constantly.
Did you?
This is a perplexing relationship, but interesting.
I
Just out of
have no issue with you, Larkin. Saloon's domain includes shapeshifters, so
Did Graham,
I'm all for it.
do it with a dog?
Nomad's mouth is
question,
fully
Larkin.
agape as he slowly turns towards Lacey.
No,
So
my,
it's,
I'm
my
so
sorry.
it's
dad
Freya's.
Sorry, that
My-
was insensitive.
my dad doesn't know why I have this power. I just have it, and
Is it
He can't do
hereditary?
it himself.
Can he do it himself?
What?
he
Who's
can't do it
your
himself now.
Who's
How
your
much?
mother, Larkin? Do you know?
No.
Oh, I'd assume it's something to do with her then.
If it can transform into a crow, can it transform into a
Anyway,
human?
he changes back and is like, "So, what I'm thinking is, if he's interested in getting rare creatures and selling rare creatures, maybe I could pose myself as some kind of rare creature using my ability, and you guys go to pretend to sell me. Then maybe we can capture him and deal with him and."
I'd like this
Free the
idea.
mermaid.
I could do that. I could sell you.
I mean,
That's a good idea. I love
I mean,
it.
it's not a bad idea.
it's very dangerous, Larkin. Are you... Listen, this is something I want to do. You don't have to put yourself in danger just because I asked.
No, it's not just because you asked, and it's like it is. I am trying to help you. I don't really like poachers. I don't really like people.
Neither do I.
Another question: how linked is your bond with Freya?
Well,
Freya
again, I don't know.
spreads his paws out to try and make it look big.
Because say if we do follow through with the plan of selling, at least from what I understand, being around merchants, they often will take away their stock from any sort of transaction. If we do go through with that sort of plan, would you accept us to have Freya so we can find you again?
I mean, she should be able to track me.
I'll be right back.
I hate to say this, guys.
Should be
but
able to track me pretty easily, and I'd be able, if you tie me using slip knots, then I would be able to break free whenever needed. It shouldn't be that hard.
Larkin, I need you
I
to
hate to
promise
say this, guys, but you know, obviously the mermaid and Lacey's friend is the priority here, but there's actually a chance here to make double the money. You do realize that, right?
That's why I think it'd be quite good to sell him.
Hey, listen. Right.
What do you mean by double the money?
What?
Well, we get the money from the buyer who purchases Larking, and then we find out who's purchasing the mermaid, and we get both of them at the same time.
But the company,
If they're not even the same person.
If we're doing this, I
Hold
have
on, let Narf speak.
The company, I don't believe they deal with buying creatures. They hunt them themselves, and the buyer.
I know,
Yeah,
but we're dealing with both of them.
They're
Buyers and
poachers.
poachers.
So one in
They're
like they're there
not
to sell
poachers. Did you read the newspaper? They're not poachers. They're a company.
No,
They sell
they're-
animals.
they're
I skimmed it.
merchants. Yeah.
They're
Yeah,
merchants.
yes.
Their deal is that they buy and they sell. More often than not, I imagine they sell. But if they don't poach the creatures, then they must buy them from somewhere. And if we parade ourselves as poachers and show them stock, then they'd be willing to buy and make money.
Lacey looks very anxious, just sort of like twiddling with her thumbs and rubbing her wrists.
It's you're not from 10 Towns. There's no exact poaching laws. They're hunting animals to sell as sort of pets as such.
It doesn't.
We know that
I know.
based enough, but that doesn't. The law, the literal law of the land, isn't always the correct procedure.
Oh no, I understand and I agree with that, but you seem to got it confused. There isn't a set buyer who's just willing to pay this money. They're trying to sell this mermaid.
We know that, but we're going to find out who the buyers are.
Let me do it.
But there could be anyone. There isn't a set buyer.
I imagine it'd
No
be
one
like
has
an
agreed
auction.
to buy this.
Which is why we'll scout the place out now.
I assume once we get in
And there
contact,
could be 20, 30 people wanting to buy it. They could be bidding. No one has
might be an
agreed to
auction
buy
lot.
it.
Money's not
Which-
important.
Yes.
I kind of
Yes,
I
I don't care
understand
for the
this,
money.
but I'm think if that is the case and there isn't one buyer, then we would easiest path of like least resistance would be to go for the seller instead. Which, if we're selling them an opportunity to make more money, be it in the form of Larkin here, that's our way in. That's
Yes,
our way to
I
get behind the
agree with
lines.
that.
I don't
But
think
do you know how big of a company they are?
I
Do you know how many people they might have?
don't think Larkin's
No.
a good idea. I don't think this is a good idea, Larkin. I
I would prefer stealth in this mission, personally.
let me do it.
How
Sorry,
so?
what?
Well, I mean, how many furbolgs you seen in 10 towns?
would I know if this how plausible would this sound, Callum?
How plausible do you think it sounds?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Larkin was raised in 10 towns.
I mean, you haven't
Jacob
seen
wasn't.
another furbolg since Lacey.
I know, but like how from Larkin's perspective, being raised in 10 towns and stuff like that, how weird does like well,
How weird
That's
is
a nice way of
Lacey?
saying it. Jesus.
I mean,
Another
they-
ulterior, alternate path we could go down. What about if we just sell Freya?
I mean, if
You
Freya,
just see Freya's head go up, ears up. So what?
I imagine it goes a similar direction as it would go with Larkin. And to be able to sell an animal that can transform, I imagine has even larger potential to earn money on their behalf. And if the bond between Freya and Larkin is as
But
ingrained
uh,
as it
a
seems,
big, strong servant would probably be worth more, wouldn't it?
I mean, does the company employ in terms of slavery as well as buying rare animals?
Listen, I just don't feel good. You guys putting yourself in danger for.
I don't think any of us should put ourselves down as bait. I think the best thing would be to get there and have a look at them first. Because if there's a lot of them, we can't overpower them. We're going to lose people.
To be fair enough, I think we were going to scout the place first anyway. I think that was the initial plan, and then we'll
Yes.
know if we can,
Thank you.
infiltrate in the way in which Larkin has suggested, or we.
it would be safer for me at least to use to use Freya or maybe to use Lacey if either of them agrees with it. I'm not forcing anyone to do anything because if
Like I said, I would prefer it to be me because it's sort of. I'm the one who put everyone up to this, and I don't feel good about putting you guys in danger. For me.
I mean, if there's going to be a fight, we're going to be putting ourselves in danger anyway. So
Yeah,
it's
but
not about.
I can handle myself.
if we play like
I know.
I might not know how to talk to people, but maybe we could do something like, listen, we heard we heard you're selling a creature. We've got a creature of our own that we can that we want to sell. We want to be part of your event and sell our own creature. We'll split the profits with you, or something like that. And that gets us into the event. That allows us to interact with people and maybe interact with some of the creatures. And then we can work from there.
We could just walk in as potential buyers. They've advertised it in a newspaper. Everyone's welcome.
Larkin, I thank you for feeling safe enough to share your secret with us, but I think we should probably see what's going on around there before we make any plans.
Okay.
Agreed.
And she sort of gives you a really nervous smile, Larkin.
I'll smile back and pat Lacey on the shoulder, and then
Reach up.
reach up and pat Lacey on the shoulder, and then go to like walk off and wait, kind of slowly walk off and wait for everyone to start joining me.
And as everyone slowly starts walking off, you hear the Full Metal Alchemist as we go on a break.
I was going to say, what?
That's so good.
Alright. Back in a sec.
Full Metal
Fuck.
Alchemist. Okay.
And that's it. We're banned.
Will that ban us?
Who the
What, for
fuck
saying
does?
3 words?
I'm sorry, I know we're back on stream, but who the fuck put the weird mermaid gimp suit dog thing in the chat?
There was a reason
You missed
behind
a
it.
lot.
You missed
Seriously,
it.
you missed so much.
For those of you not in our Discord, there is a weird mermaid gimp-suit thing.
It's Larkin.
I really fucking hope
And
not.
That's his
so,
final form. The secret has been revealed.
Oh,
let's,
bloody hell.
let's
Yeah, but
continue,
anyway, the game.
shall we? So, is there anything anyone would like to do while they're walking before we continue on to the thing I rolled?
No.
I'd probably have a chat with Lacey if possible.
Oh, okay, sure. What is it?
Oh,
What's up, Nerf?
yes, yes, obviously there was a bit of a heated debate there and whatnot.
Yeah.
Hope you didn't get offended by anything.
No, no, of course not.
I just,
Just
I just wanted to ask you a bit about the mermaid as such, how you know her and things.
very well.
'Cause,
At this point, like, Lacey and Narf would kind of drop back a little bit, I suppose, to chat, right?
yeah,
Right.
hopefully.
I had to escape somewhere I called home. And when I did, I met the mermaid along the way. And she gave me my wind chime and wished me good luck, and that was the last I saw of her. Yeah.
Oh,
I feel
yes,
like I owe her a favour for her kindness in that moment when I felt truly lost.
yes, I can understand that. If you don't mind me asking any more questions, the wind chime, I saw you get that out at the tavern whilst you was in the corner. Is it anything special? Does it do anything, or
No, it's just
just
sentimental.
just actually? Oh, okay, that's it looks very nice.
I like the sound relaxes me when I do my art.
Oh, that's
Like
very
sort
nice.
of feels a little uncomfortable and looks to Narf's hip at the dagger for a second.
Oh, he's not listening. You're not listening, are you?
No, I'm listening.
Oh, he's
I can
being
hear
rude
all
and
the
he's
conversations you're having.
listening. You should tell me that first. I'm trying to have a private thing here.
He's listening,
can you
isn't he?
go on mute?
Okay, I'll pretend not to hear you.
He says he's not going to listen. Sorry, you didn't hear any of what he said. I've just been shouting at my hip.
You have.
I am very sorry.
Narf, if I may ask,
Yes?
why do you trust him?
He did, well, I don't
I
know.
wish to know this
really.
answer too.
It's, well, he was in trouble and he needed help. And I agreed to help him, and I try not to go back on my word. You don't have much if your word isn't iron.
Lacey
My
smiles
father always used to say.
and laughs a little bit and says, Narf, I think you'd make a great mermaid.
Oh, thank you. I'd like that little splash around. That would be quite fun. But I mean, he doesn't seem to be causing any harm, and he wants to be free. And isn't that what we all want at the end of the day? Not to be tied down anymore and just be free.
Yeah. But at some point, in the future, when he is able to return to his form, he gave me quite the scare back there, but I'd like to meet him.
I'm sure he would like to meet you too. He did ask me to apologize to you.
Oh.
He's not great at communicating. He's a bit of a larkin like that. Yes.
Oh,
He tried to do the same with Nomad there, but he gave him quite the scare apparently.
Right.
Uh,
I can understand
but
why.
from what- Yes.
No offense, she says to the knife.
You're okay down there, aren't
no.
you?
None taken.
He says none taken.
Oh, so he
I
was
think he's a
listening.
nice fella. You said you wasn't listening. Oh,
I wasn't.
You did a bad. Oh, you almost got me there. Oh, he's kind-hearted, I believe. I hope. I'm sure.
I mean, I'm not unkind.
No, if you're half orc,
Indeed.
your peoples don't have the best reputation for being. Please don't take this the wrong way. Good people.
Huh.
You're a good person, Narf.
I would hope to think so.
It's nice knowing that you think the same of others as you do yourself. And she pats him on the shoulder.
Thank you.
it's becoming a thing. Everyone gets gentle, lacy head pats.
But now until it evolves into a big old hug.
Like, come here! Accidentally hug
During the
someone.
Sailor Moon transformation.
We will get crushed.
Accidentally hug someone
You
too
will
hard,
get
and you get like
fusion
snapping.
dance.
You will get into the Sailor Moon transformation, and we just all end up as a horrible amalgam.
We think it's going to be Voltron, and it's just a flesh golem.
Anyway, it was
Yeah.
very nice.
Yeah. I suppose that's kind of what all she wanted to say, really. Unless Narf had something else.
No, it was the main thing. He just wanted to find out about the wind chime. He'd seen it a few times and got very curious.
Oh, fair enough.
Yes. The orcs have got quite the bad name, and unfortunately, it's slightly stuck. And I mean, there are a few good of them. When you're perceived as being the brute, the warrior, the angry, the thief, it sticks, and it's hard for anyone to see past that.
We're quite the
And,
we're quite the group of outcasts, aren't we?
Oh, we certainly are, aren't we?
The half orc,
It's,
the firbolg, the whatever Larkin's good ducky boy form is. The half drow, I think it's called.
Mm.
Yeah, he couldn't just be a drow.
No, I
No,
know that.
I'm
Lacey
half
doesn't know
drow.
what a drow is.
I think we just came up with a group name.
The outcasts.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all, the outcasts. I think the only normal one is. As weird as this sounds, is Lyle.
Little we know.
That's quite worrisome, but I think you could be very true there.
Well, being normal, my god.
Well, thanks for this chat. No, I appreciate it.
You're most welcome. Yes. I suppose it's on to Targus now.
Aye, to Targus.
Targos.
Everyone gets ripped to shreds by wolves on the way
It's
there.
in the middle of the town.
Danica lives in Targus, doesn't she? Or does she live in Brian Chander?
Brian Shander.
Brian Shander.
Yeah,
Okay.
I remember that one.
Was there anything else people would like to do?
Nope.
Cool. All right. So, as you're walking along, eventually in the distance, you start to see the large walls of Targos.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
The large red logo.
You see lines and lines of really tall shelves and tall brown
You
boxes.
kind of see like one of the letters is kind of somewhat tilted off and bigger than the rest.
Oh, there are a bunch of books outside. That's
Yeah,
the
There's a
big-
delivery truck
No,
outside of my.
For some reason, there's a really big greyed out welcome, and then O next to the T of Targos. It's strange.
Anyway, as you're walking along, if you considered the path you're going along a trail, I'd say just off the trail, you seem to see two individuals. One seems to be a human in more of a priestly kind of garb. He's got shortest brown hair, and he's in like the monk stance, and he's just doing the punches.
Oh, I know the punches.
You know of the punches.
Shadow boxing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
And there seems to be some kind of gnome with a red mohawk.
Oh my god.
A red mohawk.
Kind of almost. Yeah, a red mohawk. Seems to be like coaching the guy.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
What a lad. Imposing.
And he was a gnome, yeah?
He is a
A
gnome,
gnome
yes.
and a human.
A gnome and a human.
How far away are they from us?
If we said it was a trail, about 50, 60-ish foot off. They
Is
seem
it
to
off
just be
the
practicing.
trail or just further along the
Well,
trail?
there's no trail. I'm just using that to make it easier to
Oh,
explain.
okay.
Yeah.
Are we heading towards them or are they more to our side?
More to
We
the
have-
side, but you can obviously
Just
drift
sort of
over if
begin
you wish.
that way.
You can just ignore this completely if you like.
Well, Narf will probably point them out to everyone else, assuming everyone has seen them. Should we go have a look, see what they're up to?
I mean,
They might have seen that Valor person come past here. Perhaps they...
Maybe. I don't know if they're that important, but if people want to go over, then
We should ask.
could see if they've seen anything on this trail to Targos. They might have seen someone, anyone, anything.
I think that's a good idea. Let's ask.
okay.
Come
I'm
on,
assuming we're all
1,
gonna-
2, 1, 2.
The no voice returns.
Come on, pick up the pace. It's only been 3 hours.
bloody hell.
Jesus. Hello?
You kind of see the gnome like look over to you, and as you do, the guy is like out of breath, just collapses to the floor. Oh, bugger.
Ooh.
Well, break time it is then. Hello.
I'll walk over and I'll hand him my water skin when he's collapsed on the floor.
He just he's like, fight.
You seem to be working.
So could we'll say just 2 people, not Larkin because he went over to the priestly guy. Roll me a perception check.
Anyone in
Sure.
particular?
Yeah, pick us out.
Any of the other 5, whoever feels like it.
I was gonna say
Sure.
I've got a passive perception of like 15.
Go on.
And it's grey and
Talk to
no.
him, so I'll stand back.
No.
I've got +5, so I should be okay.
Only 2 of you though.
That was a 21.
That is a 6.
That's a good
Okay,
scout.
Turns out he can't see.
Yeah.
Nomad's not got a
Still
great
looking
idea,
at his
but
fucking fishing hook. is
Gray,
amazing.
looking down at the gnome, you notice the snow around him is almost like you can kind of see the ground, like it's sort of melted away.
His mohawk is flaming hot.
And this is the one that was coaching the other guy, right? He wasn't
Yes,
doing
the
any
gnome.
like punching himself.
I mean, he was
Damn.
punching as well, but more of in the coaching way than the actual training.
Hmm.
If that makes sense. Not going full out.
Fair enough. Greetings there.
Greetings. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. What's your name? It's
Name is Zook.
Zook.
My companion over there is Charlie.
Zook
Hello.
and
Really
Charlie.
funny. The
I'm
first ever
training.
party I DM'd for had a gnome named Zook.
Hmm.
That's interesting.
I am Grey. These are my fellow bounty hunters.
Oh, you're bounty hunters as well, are you?
Oh, you're bounty hunters, are you?
Well, I am. He's like in training. Yes.
Yes, we're kind of in
He was more
training
of like
too, I
a
suppose.
clericy kind of guy at the church in Brian Shander, but he wants to do more for the towns. So I've got him under my wing, you see.
Oh, that's very nice of you to
Thank you.
take him under your wing.
Do you guys have a name, Bounty?
The
See if
keyboard
I've heard of it.
appears.
A musical begins. I don't No?
know.
I mean, no.
We're
Suggestion.
still thinking about that.
Oh, okay. Well, I am Zook of the Firefoot style. Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you too. I look down at his feet.
He's a
Very
blazer.
obviously.
He's a
What's very
blazer.
interesting is he hasn't got shoes on. He is barefoot.
Oh.
Aren't you a little cold with your feet out like that?
Hmm? Oh, not at all. I'm actually very toasty. If I wore shoes, they would kind of, smoke.
I have a character that has that problem.
I see.
Yeah, he
Oh,
feels sweaty as if
well,
someone's
So if
smoking.
you guys are new, oh, this might be a good opportunity. Charlie, how are you? Okay, good. Would any of you would any of you be willing to do like a little sparring match with my companion here?
I'm not really hand to hand.
I'm not really
Don't
the
worry,
sparring
he won't use
sort.
any of his holy magics.
Oh, I have holy magics too.
I won't.
What god do you serve?
I worship Lathander.
Sort of every
Ah,
Lacey looks to everybody like saying no except for Larky, and she's just like, I'll do it.
the 10-foot tall furbolg.
I trust. No offense.
Charlie's just like shit.
I trust myself. I trust myself not to kill him more than I trust Larkin not to kill him.
I would fight you, but I'm not really too good with my fists. I prefer bladed weapons. As he pulls out a dagger from his back.
Oh, don't worry, you can use whatever weapon you like. They can.
Don't worry.
Heavily weighted against your student.
Listen, he is getting very good at his, let's say, monk-like styles, but he's never going to truly understand it until he gets into proper combat. But unfortunately, when he fights me, I don't hold back, and I knock him out.
Right, Mr.
Very bad
Miyagi, Jesus.
user.
You're not a good coach.
It was one time, and I thought you was a bit tougher.
Cut to the scene of like in Avengers.
Charlie on his ass.
In Avengers, where Hulk's just swinging Loki back and forth.
God.
It's like tiny gnome absolutely pulverizing this guy.
Okay. Listen, friendly match. You can use what you like. Don't knock him out. I'm trying to, hold back myself. Please.
Okay.
Okay. Who am I fighting? He kind of like looks up. Oh.
All right.
Yeah, I might make you bleed a bit, so I think it's best to
Use the one with the bludgeoning weapons.
Hey, hey, sir.
Use the one that will.
You kind of see him. You kind of see him as he looks up to you, Lacey. He's like, okay, and he like holds on to his holy symbol, which seems to be, Rob, Lathander's one. It's like the sun with like the road going towards it.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely.
Hmm.
I'm sorry I've
Okay.
hurt you. Hey,
No, it's fine. I won't get stronger unless I fight people stronger than me.
Watch this guy be like a level 15 monk or some
I
shit
hope
like
so.
that.
I don't want to hurt him.
Hey Zook, why don't you fight the rest of us while those two are sparring?
I don't mind.
Here we go getting TPK'd.
How to
You
get
want to go?
TPK'd
I
by
don't
a
mind.
gnomish Blaziken?
I mean,
Depends if everyone else is up for it.
I think I'll sit this one out. I can only
It would be
really
good practice for the rest.
Maybe it's a bad idea. We kind of need to be fighting fit for what we've got to
I'm
come.
assuming we'll have a
I've
rest.
only got magic, so
For
I
it.
think it's a good idea for me. So
I'll do it.
But he's your size. He's your size, Lyle. This is what I mean when I say pick on someone your own size.
I mean, if he doesn't mind me using magic,
Yeah, you can use what you like. Just don't kill us, and we won't kill you. That's the only rule.
Guys, we have to specify non-lethal every time we deal damage. I'm just saying.
I mean, okay, I suppose.
I non-lethally
Okay, but Charlie-
shank him.
Try not to use your magic. We're trying to teach you the proper way to punch, not with the strength, but with the dexterity. Right. Okay.
Multi.
So Charlie versus Lyle, Zook versus the rest of us.
Charlie versus Lyle.
Sorry, Charlie versus Lacey, the other L1.
The other L.
No,
There's
the
three of
other
them.
L1. Yeah, no, it's the other L1.
And we've got
gonna
two N sounds with Narf and Nomad as well.
We're gonna get our asses kicked by some like super monk or something.
And then there's Grey with Grey.
Precisely as I plan.
Okay then, so shall whoever's involved roll me initiative?
Sure.
Is anyone sitting
mean,
out, or are we all doing it?
I mean, Lyle's kind of agreed to it now, so
How strong does this guy look?
Probably very.
He's wearing no feet in a tundra. He's wearing no
I'm
shoes
not
in a tundra.
expecting us to
no
win
feet.
this. I just thought it would be fun.
16 for Lacey.
Okay.
I've got advantage.
I've
8
got
for Lyle.
8.
Yep, 8-2.
Hold on. Don't tell me what yours is yet. Wait for everyone. Oh, not bad.
That's better.
Not bad, Charlie. Not bad. You got hope. Okay, is everyone rolled?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sitting on the sidelines for this.
Okay, Freya is as well then. So, 20 and above. No one?
Mm-mm.
Okay, 15 to 20.
16 for Lacey.
I got a 17.
17 for Grey.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 10 to 15.
13.
13. What's your dex?
2. Plus 2.
Faster than
That's just-
Charlie.
So
All right.
are we separating out into like 2 fights, or is it just like a big free for all?
You can say. Oh, well, from the sounds of it, you wish to
Separated.
separate
Yeah,
the fight.
yeah. sounds
Yeah, because it was meant to be Lacey and Charlie, and then the rest of us and Zook.
So everyone else, Nomad, what did you get?
I got an 8.
8 for Nomad, and Lyle, you got a 6. Did you say?
No, 8 as well.
8 as well. Who wants to go first?
Lyle has +3 to dead, so
I have a
Lyle
+2.
then. Lyle it is. Larkin sitting out. And the fun.
Mm-hmm.
Let us begin.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so up first is Zook.
Thought it might be.
Oh, this is going to hurt.
What the monks
So,
first? Shocker!
I know, right? So as you see, as you're all getting ready for combat, you kind of see steam start to come off of Zook's feet. Is that? Oh, this is going to be fun! As he
Not
rushes forwards towards you, Grey.
Yeah, so
And you
it
see
might be.
he jumps up rather high to where your head is and tries to kick you in the face.
Oh
Okay.
shit! I love this man.
Oh,
This is
I think that misses you. 17.
misses.
So
And now
as he
for the other 5
swings-
attacks.
As he swings his foot, you can kind of feel the heat radiating off of it as you
Ooh.
dodge your head out of the way. But he somehow unnaturally spins and tries to kick you again.
Yeah.
That
He's doing
one
a
hits with a
tattoo
24. So you take. Oh, and can you roll me a con save? Hello.
Hello?
What point did I disconnect at?
I don't think you did.
Who?
Oh, no
Sorry, I
one's
dropped out
speaking.
there.
Oh, it was the
Oh, he dropped.
Yeah, what was that to hit? 24, was it?
Yes, and a con save.
Ooh, a cons. Oh no. I haven't been on the other side of this in a while. Where's my.
This is
It's
payback.
It's not terrible. That's a 21.
21. Okay, so first off, you take 9 bludgeoning damage and 8 fire damage as it bashes into your head, and you feel this burning sensation go through your body. You manage to stay strong as the gnome kind of lands on its feet. It's like, wow, not bad. Then jumps up again to do flurry of blows.
Oh, what? No! Okay, Grey's going down before it even gets a turn.
Oh, that's a 16. That one misses.
Misses.
And that was almost a natural 20, but a 19 plus stuff.
Yeah. That hits, even without the stuff.
Grey's already out of the game.
No, literally, I am. I'm on 7 health, which I'm guessing is going to go now.
Oh, yeah. How are you
Okay,
at 7
Grey's
health?
down.
Great.
Good luck, everyone else.
Grey, more like
Great. You
Greystone.
think, oh shit, you get a shield up, but then weirdly, he kind of just grabs onto the shield and knocks you in the gut. You go, ugh. Okay, who's next? Right.
Yeah, I tap out.
Oh damn! This might be bad.
That was fun.
I'm just like, good luck, guys.
How to eat
All right, it would have been
humble
Grey
pie.
next, but next is Lacey.
Okay, so Lacey, she's gonna draw her big paintbrush, and she's gonna look to Charlie and say, I'm sorry about this," and she's going to rage, which, as we all know, what that entails. He has to sit there for 2 minutes watching this, and new form, as her the ribbons on her hat elongate. She dons a corset. Her sleeves are now separated and have pink butterflies attached. And here is some art.
This is very anime.
Is this the art you were working on earlier?
Yes. In
Let's
English.
see.
This is so very anime.
It was on.
That is so cool. I really like your marker art.
I'm glad you do. I don't. But hey.
As this happens, a Larkin cheers from the side of the road.
As he gets kicked in the face. So I rolled on my wild magic rage, and I've got the following. Magic infuses one weapon of your choice you are holding. Until your rage ends, the weapon's damage type changes to force, and it gains the light and thrown properties, with a normal range of 20 feet and a long range of 60. If it leaves your hand, the weapon reappears at your hand at the end of your current turn.
So it's a flying paintbrush.
It's a flying giant paintbrush.
Nice.
Hold on, let me just put the picture on stream. I guess in that case, she's probably going to yeet the giant paintbrush at him.
Just impale this dude on a giant paintbrush.
Well, it's probably not sharp.
Yeah, but Like you can, if you put a carrot in a decent enough air cannon, you can shoot it through a door.
I'm not gonna do the reckless thing because if he's a monk, he probably has many attacks.
Yeah, he does.
He also probably
different
has,
one. Yeah, never mind.
He's also probably able to catch and deflect things that are thrown at him as well.
Mm.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, Lacey wouldn't know that.
Depends. It depends how many levels
He's only
he's got
in
metagame wise.
Yes.
Yeah,
So,
he might only have one monk level.
So, how does a 11 do?
That actually misses.
Yeah, funny that. Well, it respawns back in her hand, and she's like, "Oh, well, ain't got the hang of that one yet. Your turn."
You kind of see him dodge out the way. It's like, oh my god, I dodged it.
And
I don't need the armor after all.
that is, I guess that's all I can do. I think. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, because raging is a bonus action. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Narf, it's your turn. You've just seen Grey
Okay.
get knocked out by Zook. Well, he's on 1 HP, but you know.
I'm just sat at the side, like, why does everything smell of burnt cheese?
Sorry, difficult to wash.
Fondue.
Oh, okay. Yes. This is going to be a fun sparring match.
No, it
Magic
will not
should
be a fun sparring match.
No.
Please don't.
It's just fine. You stay there. I've got my own rapier. Okay.
Wait, what?
Yes. So he's going to raise his own rapier up with his staff as he shouts, "Now, this is a story all about how my training got turned upside down. I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there. I'll tell you how I became the prince of a town called Tourmaline." And then he's going to charge and try to stab at Zook.
I just had a thought. What would happen if Narf turned a doppelganger's dagger on the now enchanted giant paintbrush?
Let's find out.
It doesn't copy magic stuff yet.
Oh, okay.
Wow, that was a 10. So I think that misses.
Yeah, all of this music, and he was like getting in the groove with it. And as you swing, he kind of like jumps over you.
Oh no, this is not going to end well.
It's fine, he can only take one of you out per round. We're all good.
At least get one hit on him, guys. Come on.
Okay, is that your turn now?
Yeah.
Okay,
He's nothing
next
himself.
up is Charlie. Charlie, after dodging, thinking, okay, I got this, as he swings at you, Lacey.
Okay. Okay.
Ooh,
He swings.
is that a 19, I
What's
see?
he swinging?
His fists,
His fists. Right. Not his feet. Got it.
not his feet. He's throwing a punch.
Okay.
A 19 hits you, correct?
It do.
You take 1 damage.
Halved.
He hasn't quite got the monk yet, as he punches into you.
Oh.
And you just see Zook as
Bless
he dodges Narf. It's like, no, not the muscle. Use the dexterity. It's like, oh,
Lacey sort of
nice fur
shrugs
dog.
it off and just says, "That was a good first attempt."
Thank you. Move over to Lyle.
Okay. In typical Lyle fashion, especially for what I'm about to do, because I don't want the rest of the party seeing this, Lyle's going to be
Don't want to see him anything.
behind. Lyle's going to be behind everybody else, but so that the gnome can see him. You see Lyle smirk a little bit with this challenge, as you see where his hair has been pulled over, covering one of his eyes. He pulls the hair over so that the eye is visible, and you notice that one of the eyes is bright red as a flash from that eye, a red flash from that eye comes out as he's going to try and cast, cause fear towards the gnome. So I need a wisdom saving throw.
Turns out it's just
Okay. First of all, it's a little difficult to hide from everyone as Larkin's just watching on the side, so he probably sees it.
Fine.
Fuck's sake, Ellie, I heard that.
Good.
Let's see. That is a 19.
Fuck.
Wait, is Larkin not fighting?
no,
Larkin's not fighting. He doesn't wish to.
Why?
Jacob, you feeling all right?
I don't have. Larkin doesn't have anything to prove. He doesn't feel like fighting at the moment.
Okay.
Lyle sort of realizes it doesn't work.
Ah, that's a weird eye you got back there.
It's weird.
There's nothing weird about my eye, as Lyle.
It's red. That's not normal for a halfling.
Oh god, he's just pointed it out to everyone.
Wait, what?
People turn around. What?
What are you
He's got
talking,
pink eye.
What?
you talking about?
You feel all right, Lyle?
That's very Irish.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
it was very
see. You're a
Irish, I
little
didn't-
embarrassed about it. Do
Larkin,
you want me to come over and help you?
Larkin shouts over. Don't worry, he's just been rubbing it too much.
My
I
life.
thought it was his way to cast a spell on me, but all right.
And I did try as Lyle pulls the hair back over.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. Who's next? He's saying dodging nomads attack, not nomads, Narf's attacks.
Haven't even gone yet, and he's just
Brennan.
like pitiful.
I like to think he's got his hands in his pocket like fucking Kenny Omega, just like...
He's not even facing Narf. He's facing Lyle when he does this.
He don't need his hands, he's got them feet.
We'll go on then, Nomad.
Is it
Oh,
Kenny
it is my
Omega,
turn,
the one I'm thinking of? The one that you like, Callum? The guy who's like very aloof when he's wrestling.
Cassie Orange or something.
Oh, it's Orange
Yeah.
Cassidy.
Orangey Cassidy, that's
Orange
who I meant.
Cassidy,
That's
that's
who I
the
meant.
one.
Yeah, sorry.
I was going to say, Kenny Omega's very different. I was trying to
Yeah,
think.
he's very
pocket
different.
moment.
Yeah. I
Anyway,
don't know
yes.
wrestling.
It's all
I
right.
think I'm gonna. This looks like a master. This guy. So Nomad's not gonna hold back. He's gonna pull out his little pencil and he's gonna scroll on both of his palms this time. And he's gonna try and create a big lightning bolt. And he's gonna point that bitch towards him and cast Witch Bolt at second level.
Ooh.
I know. Ooh, that's a 21 to hit.
Callum, does Zook have like
That-
the mustard moustache? You know what I'm talking
He does not have a moustache, unfortunately. Just a
Oh.
big red
Okay.
mohawk.
Oh my god, he's must.
16 plus 5.
That does hit, yeah.
Right. 2d12 damage. Only 7 damage. So not the best. Bit of a shock.
Oh. Not bad, not bad.
I started dealing damage.
Using lightning against fire.
I mean, it's all I have. Yeah, I can't move anywhere. So that'd be my go.
I mean, we
yes,
actually
Frank,
dealt
bring
damage
out
to
your
it.
alter ego.
Oh,
Is that your turn, Nomad?
yeah, that's done my spell.
Okay. Let's see. What shall I do first? As you kind of see him do like a cartwheel and then use his hands to jump up as he tries to drop kick you, Narf.
Oh god, this is gonna hurt.
Just so smooth.
A 15?
Oh yeah, that hits.
Oof. Just take on the power. That is 9 bludgeoning damage and only 6 fire damage.
That's fine. That's alright. Totally not bloodied at the minute.
Oh, that's good.
Jesus.
So his second attack will be 2.
Was that a 22?
Yes.
Oh boy.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
I don't know why I'm saying both the fire and the bludgeoning, so let's just add them together. This one's 16.
Yeah, no one's.
I want a
North's
secret
down, North's
tiefling.
down.
Doesn't really matter unless you have resistance to one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if it was Lacey, I would separate them, but for the rest of you.
Mm.
I'm secretly a tiefling.
Anyway, you're not knocked out, you're down to 1 HP, like Grey was.
He's just rolling, holding his gut. What the fuck has happened? Oh!
As he kind of like rushes over to where Lyle is.
Oh, Jesus.
Wait, hang on.
It's not even finished.
Hang on. If all 6 of us get knocked out, do we have to go to a Pokemon Center?
Oh no, we didn't visit properly Targos yet. We'll have to walk all the way back.
Go back to Rabbit.
An 18 hits you, right, Lyle?
Fucking hell. In the space of 12 seconds, Nano's gone from, oh, this is learning from a master to, oh my god, what is happening?
Just
So that's how shadows
18
enemies
does hit you,
feel.
doesn't it?
18 hits, yeah.
Yeah, that is 20 damage overall.
Ouch.
As you kind of just see him rush through the snow, and as the like, little trails left behind, he just punch you in the face.
We all just scream, we're sparring! Leave us alone! Jesus.
And after hitting you, he kind of lands on his feet. He's like, "Are you okay?"
That's like the fucking...
That hurt a lot.
Someone who might hurt someone else a lot is Lacey.
This is the equivalent of being like a max level in fucking Northshire in WoW and just
Yeah,
farming
it really
unicorns.
is. Sorry, Knowles, you're fucked. I'm gonna flavor my attack a little bit, so just bear with me. So I'm gonna attempt to
What
Lacey's-
flavour?
Lacey's gonna throw her paintbrush directly up in the air.
Mhm.
And roll to attack. Ooh, how's a 24 do ya?
Ooh,
Yeah, that does him.
very nice.
Okay, I grab him by the shoulders, suplex him, and then the paintbrush comes down on top of him.
Oh, nice. Nice.
All right.
So what you mean
Roll
is you
your
just broke
damage,
his
please.
neck and then his spine.
Ooh, so that's 7 plus 5, 12 damage.
You OHKO him.
Oh no!
You just see
God.
see him suplex him, and then
I'm
he's just
he's just head buried in the snow. Oh god, I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me. How are you guys doing?
oh shit.
I won.
You look over and
Oh,
you just
God.
see Grey on the ground, Narf holding his stomach, Lyle holding his nose.
Everyone on the floor groaning is like this small note.
Nomad's got a thumbs up.
Fraser's
I'm
not
doing
even paying
okay.
attention. Shall we call this off, or do you want to continue?
1 second. Let me just try something. As Lyle's going to, is he going to focus on the red crystal, and from that, you see more red crystal basically expand across Lyle's body, as he's going to cast Armor of Agathis on himself.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
I get 10 temporary hit points.
Oh,
Is this
is this you telling me you don't want to stop?
Lyle basically does the hand motion to bring it, basically.
Oh, you want me to do my
Dave.
best, is that?
We're in the Matrix now.
Halfling
You've already-
versus gnome.
Just don't kill him. We need him to let her on.
Really
Don't
hurt
worry,
me.
I'm
And
not gonna kill you.
let's see what this does.
Okay, by the looks of it, it would hurt if I hit you, which is very bad for me. Ooh.
I'm going to look
He's-
over towards Lacey. The thumbs up goes to a thumbs down now. So I know what's about to happen.
It's your turn, Nomad. What would you like to do?
I'm going to pump one last hit into him. Oh, that's a 12. That's a 1. That's 13 damage. I am now going to
Ooh.
drop the spell and run over towards Lacey.
Save me!
It's like- okay, pretty smart.
I love how I've created the most chillest barbarian that everyone just wants to be.
Lacey is the group mum.
Oh.
Just one last hit of the taser where I'm like, no, I'm out. I'm okay. Thank you.
Just like you shock him, he slowly turns his head around to face you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so I think that makes it back to Zook's turn. So
Yeah.
Zook's going to look at you, Lyle, and
Yeah.
first he's going to jump 5 foot back.
Okay.
But instead of landing on the floor, you just see these flames erupt from his feet.
Oh,
They're kind of almost like stilts in a way.
Say that again.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Almost like stilts in a way. And he kind of does like a spin kick from 10 foot away and tries to hit you.
Oh, he's
Yeah,
going all
what's this
Zuko.
character fucking badass. What the?
That is a 26 to hit.
I kind of love this guy.
Ah,
And that is with the additional. Oh, I forgot the addition. That is 25 points of damage, but he's obviously going to hold back to make you go down to 1 HP.
Yeah, and he'll take 10 points of cold damage as the red icicles basically shoot out and hit him.
Ah, so even at range. It's a learning experience for him as well.
Oh wait,
yeah, he moved 5 foot back, didn't he?
He did.
it doesn't say anything about range. It just says with a melee
I
attack.
do believe that ranged also does it, so yes, it does work.
Yeah, it says if the creature hits you with a melee attack, which it was, wasn't it?
I mean,
It
yeah,
was indeed, so he
even if
does
you
take
have
the
a
10
halberd,
damage
like-
as he knocks you down.
Well, that worked.
I just
Oh my god!
terror. Grace
Wow,
just
that
going
was
to
a good
point at Nomad
experience.
and be like, "This one's still up."
Lacey just shoots
You
Gray
kinda
a look like, why?
I recognise when a lesson is learned, and I feel like, look around all the people on the floor. I learnt my lesson.
Are you sure? Like, I don't often... Like, he was egging me on, so I brought out my super fire
Gray's
foot
nodding.
technique.
Earlier, you said that last time you fought with your student that you just straight up knocked him out. So I think I'm good.
I mean, if you've seen what just happened, he kind of looks at the person head first in the snow. It happened here again.
Yeah,
He's almost got it. He's almost got it. If he just put a little bit more slipped, a little bit more curve in the wrist, that would have done a bit more than just that one. You know? He's getting there.
So it would have done a 2.
Mm. Well, no.
Half
I mean,
down to 1.
well, if he's lucky, he would get to roll a d4. Anyway, is he alive?
What's a D4?
I think he's alive. Look, his legs are wiggling.
I'll help him out the snow and like lay him down on the side of the road.
I'm sorry.
There's no road. It's fine.
He's breathing.
Oh,
I am.
oh, thank goodness. Oh, gave me a
Oh,
scare.
well, that was fun. Feeling all warmed up now. I'm done for the day. Okay.
Yes, I think I'll just be getting a drink and relaxing in the town before we. Oh, I need a rest after that.
I need a rest too.
Paint
Why don't we
spills.
go there?
Paint
Why don't we
spills.
go there?
Paint spills out of Lacey's bag and encases her, and she turns back to normal.
Let's go to the Luskan Arms.
Yeah.
The Laskin Arms, what's that?
Or would you prefer the free flag sale?
What do you suggest?
I mean,
One's an inn, one's a tavern.
does it really
Which one's
matter?
those?
Anywhere
Inn
with
would perhaps be
alcohol.
better, as we do need to look for a place to stay, do we not?
Yeah. What time is it now? It's like, what, 1-ish?
It's more like 12-ish.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
Is
and
it the-
from Targos to Brian Shander, I think it takes 2 hours.
It's
2 hours.
lunchtime. It's lunchtime.
I mean, we don't have to stay at this. Is there any reason we have to stay at this city?
Because we would like a rest.
I mean, depends how long it would take us to get to Bryn Shander. But I don't think we're in any state to travel right now.
I mean, I plan to go to Brian Shander. I could be a
Oh,
bodyguard.
perhaps we could travel together.
But
Think of
first,
it as payment for helping me train my little protege here.
let's get some lunch first.
As we're walking to wherever we're going to get lunch, Larkin is going to be like, "So, do you know anything about the Savior Company?"
Savior Company.
Just right out with it.
Yeah,
They're the people in the newspaper.
Yes.
They're selling some animals, aren't they?
We believe so.
That's what they was. That's what it
That's
was.
what the paper.
Anyway, so
That's what the paper says.
Oh yeah, that's a point, guys. Like, if they're selling a mermaid, which is quite literally a person, like, Lacey's plan would work.
I mean, you would know that mermaids are on the same level as harpies, so they're a middle that they're not sure on.
They're beast folk.
I'm literally a sheep person.
It's not what furbolgs are supposed to be.
No.
But
Well,
But
okay.
nowadays they are, I guess. Like, before they were just ginger, big guys. Like in previous editions. They
They're
were!
just giants, weren't they?
Yeah, they were just big ginger men.
So
The Irish
anyway,
and the Scottish. Ooh.
why are you asking? You interested in buying something? I see you've already got a dog.
Oh well, we may have some business with them.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice. Oh, are you going to try and be hired?
maybe I don't know.
I wouldn't be surprised if they're going to be hiring defense protection.
I hear there's a lot of people upset about what they're doing.
Really?
with
I haven't
the-
heard much.
Well, apparently they're going to be selling they're going to be selling a mermaid. Some people think it's slavery. What do you think?
It's a weird middle ground, really.
Lacey will remember this.
You could say it's a grey area.
It is a grey area. Like, it really depends. Is the mermaid more like us, or are they closer to fish?
I have no idea, honestly.
So if we find the
they're
tank
closer to
that they're
fish,
in,
then I would
Yeah.
say it's okay. If it's not, I would prefer to kick them.
She's
if
intelligent.
we find the tank that they're in, and I put this fishing hook in it, then I could see if I could catch them after an hour, and that should
Well-
determine whether they're a fish or not.
If you'd like, well, I have friends with experience that know mermaids, and they say that mermaids are just like you and me. Like, they're able to speak, they're able to
I've met
reason,
one.
they're able
Oh,
to
well.
reason.
In that case, then I would say it is probably wrong. However, I've never met a mermaid, so I can't say it. I don't like making facts about stuff that I don't know.
Would you?
Damn, if only half of Twitter would take the same advice.
I look at Lacey and I'm gonna kind of kind of point with my head over to him in like a kind of like, can we trust him kind of way.
Lacey just sort of looks to Larkin and just sort of closes one eye and tilts her head, just like, maybe?
Say if we and then
so-
he'll turn back and
it's
be
around
like,
this point,
mm,
you finally reach the town,
mm,
and you see there's a couple guards outside,
mm.
which is very new to you now, I guess, because Lonelywood didn't really have guards walking around, or Bremen.
Mm.
Finally a town that can afford this stuff. And they kind of walk forward and say, halt!
So, this is where we run across the field in like a repeated shot 5 times and then reach them.
Yeah, doodle-a-doodle-a-doodle-a-doo.
Yeah.
Issue.
Oh, nothing to worry about.
Okay.
Just wanted to warn you before you come into Targos. And they kind of like bring out this paper. It seems to be a wanted poster.
Mm.
Here's a picture of it that I definitely didn't make myself.
Is it Lyle?
Is it Lyle?
Ugh.
Looks like Lyle to me.
Put it up on stream.
If you see this man, please be careful. He's been killing individuals around Targos.
I see.
If you see him, please alert any authority.
Okay.
So, there's a serial killer on the loose.
So he's wanted dead or alive. So if we were to find him and say capture or kill him, we would get the reward, right?
As long as you can bring him to the town speaker, dead or alive, yes. My job is not to give you the mission, it's simply to warn you of the danger before entering.
I understand that. You're just warning people. That's fine.
Can we keep this?
Good likeness.
I don't mind.
And,
You can pull it out.
he'll fold Larkin will fold it up and put it in his pocket.
Lyle's
going to go straight to Narf.
Let me get on your shoulders quickly.
Oh, shoot, you go.
This whole song
Lifts them
down.
up, places them on the shoulders.
Okay. Larkin, can you just give me the poster quickly? Just so I can memorize it.
I'll pull out the poster and hand it to him.
Lyle's gonna have a quick look at the poster detailing the guy's features and whatnot. He's gonna hand it back to Larkin, and he's gonna do what he did before with
Okay.
Marion.
How far out can you see? Because this town is over 1,000 foot long.
Because of my pact, because of my pact,
Yes.
because of the invocation that I took, it's basically across the entire plane.
Oh, okay. So how long are you willing to wait?
Oh god.
As long as Narf is willing to wait.
Well, I mean,
Okey-dokey.
as long as North will probably just move while straight on his shoulders. I doubt you'll be that heavy to carry.
That's fine. As long as I can concentrate.
Okay then.
Do you know what area of the city this man's been operating in?
Not a clue, sir.
Okay.
All we know is he hasn't gotten out yet.
We're not here to solve murders.
Do we perhaps know their name?
Yes, it is believed that his name is Sefik Kaltro.
Sefik what?
Kaltro.
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 Can we have that in in-game info, please?
Yeah, we can. I can do that. Yeah.
Sefik Kaltro.
Does he seem familiar to any of us? Does it spark anything?
Ooh, that's a villain name.
It really is.
That's a cool name.
No,
It does not ring a bell to anyone.
doesn't. But
What race is he? I can't quite tell from the black and white picture.
He is believed to be human.
Right. Human murderer.
Lacey looks at Noth's dagger in its sheath and is just like,
Do we know who the victims were?
Yes. However, I do not have the list myself. You would have to go down and
That's
speak to get to more details if you wish.
very well.
Okay, Callum, how long would it take for
A very long time. How fast does the bat move?
good question.
You ain't Tim the Little Bremen anymore.
Oh,
You're in the third biggest town in all of Tent.
A bat moves about 30 feet.
It's different because it.
Okay. 30 foot, it's over 1,000 foot to get from one side to the next, and obviously you can't just go one across and see everything, so it's probably a longer journey round.
It's 40 feet with the quasit because of this shape changer form.
Okay, so it won't take ridiculously long, just a bit ridiculously long. But
We
just
like to
roll
walk
perception.
around
We'll just say
Romford.
you're walking along.
Yeah, it'll be when we're walking along.
Yeah, we'll roll me with the perception while we're doing it. Anyway, so you guys are going to try and get the bounty. I see you take that. I see the signs.
perhaps
I don't think it's a good idea.
we do have another quest to deal with in the meantime.
No, really.
The Marion doesn't see shit because that's a 4.
There's a lot of people here.
There's too many goddamn people. And
Population of around 1,000.
yeah, too many people for Lyle's. Lyle will drop it, and he'll probably, knowing Lyle, will probably still stay on Laugh's shoulders anyway.
I'm going to use Natural Explorer. So while we're walking along, I'm going to be on the lookout for.
Is
for the
Natural
guy.
Explorer for your favourite train?
It just says you are familiar with one type of natural environment.
Right,
While
this won't
traveling-
count as your normal natural terrain.
While traveling for an hour or more in your favorite terrain, you gain the following
It's not your
benefits.
favourite terrain,
Okay,
right?
This ain't your favourite terrain.
Yes, I can't do that.
Unfortunately not.
Hmm.
Of this entire place, the big towns are not, unfortunately, a part.
Okay.
You're not a city ranger.
I know I'm not a city
I'm
ranger.
right in thinking it might be more expensive to stay here, so I might have a way of getting us a free room.
Oh, do you know someone here?
No, I just could do a portrait for somebody or something.
Can I make a mental check on this?
Sure.
I mean,
What are we
you
insighting?
can, and it will say
Whether she's trying to hide something.
She's not, she's just nervous.
There you go. She gave it to you for free.
You've seen her act this way a few times in regards to speaking up.
Okay, it's worth a try.
Larkin, do you know anyone in this town at all? You seem to know someone in Bremen. Have you got a contact here as such?
I might do. Let me. Do I count them?
Of course you do. You know, one in each one.
Yeah. Yes, I do. Like some of them are most of them I met traveling around with my dad. We traveled around to quite a few places, so I know people in pretty much every city.
Is this person's name also Daryl?
It's just the same guy in each
it's
town.
The boss from Z.
Yeah, the muster.
They got Daryl,
wait,
Carol.
It's like Nurse Joy, but they all slightly
Yeah.
different.
Yeah.
His name is Ricardo.
Ricardo.
Ricardo. Perfect.
love it.
Hey, Ricardo.
Ricardo.
Hey, Ricardo, my boy, how you doing?
I was just thinking maybe he might be able to, or she might be able to help us somewhat. Since this is a much larger town than we're used to.
Do you guys want to go and say hello, or do you guys want to move on, or what do you guys want to do?
Perhaps Ricardo
I
will let us
think
stay with him.
I'm
We-
getting a drink.
Yeah, we should go get a drink.
Let's get a
Well,
drink.
the
Stay in
drink
town for a
sounds good,
bit.
yes.
You could relax.
Go with Zook.
I'm kind of interested in this bounty, even though
Should
it
we
might
go
be
to,
dangerous.
Should we go to
I'm
the
sure
Luskin
there's-
Arms instead of the free flag sailing? As that's where
I
the
thought that
townspeople
was-
lives as well.
Oh,
Yes,
the
two
Luskin
birds, one
Arms.
stone, as they say, yes.
I'm going to.
Sure.
I'm going to go off to meet my contact, and then meet everyone with my contact at the arms.
You presume Ricardo will follow you to the location.
Just curious, is there a market in this town?
There can be a market if you look around.
Yeah, I may dip off at some point to go to the market. But it's not immediately important. I'll do it whilst everyone's taking their short rest, I think.
So are we saying we're going to the Luskin Arms?
Yes.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so you travel through town. Unlike the other towns, it's a lot busier here. There's actually people going around, different merchants. You hear like this lovely song. What was it? Tree Lago, lads, or step on the line. Bring your fishing in, lads. Or a prop. As you go past Chilago. Shop.
That's brilliant.
It is brilliant because I sung it wrong. Anyway.
You also cut out halfway through.
Better. Oh my god.
I started singing it before I
again.
turned the page. Anyway, eventually you get to the Luskin Arm, where you look inside and see a clock saying it's closing time for the Mystic Tavern.
Mm.
There we go. Wow.
As it is 10 to midnight.
Yeah, it is.
Let's not move into this part. We've only 10 minutes around.
No, that makes perfect sense. So, thank you for listening to this episode of Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frostmaiden. We appreciate it if you did. If you missed anything, you can watch it on YouTube or on the VOD. We also have a Twitter. Keep posted on there for stream updates and such. Tune in tomorrow when Lewis.
We'll be streaming Rise of Infernal Lords, where the party are currently in Avernus.
Still.
Meeting, still in Avernus. It's almost like it's in the
Now
name
we're in
of
proper
the
Avernus.
secondary campaign. Where they're just about to meet Mad Maggie, the Haggy.
Alrighty.
Brilliant.
So yeah, tune in tomorrow to see that. And remember, never pick fights with red mohawked gnomes. Good night.